Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our match tonight of CEA Invite League.
Welcome.
And tonight we will have George Mason University versus Rutgers University. Two very teams that are very familiar with each other. And of course, I am Keldev. And joined here tonight by the good old Kevin.
Hi, I'm Kevin Joker, or also known as Kevin, which is my name. Yeah, we're going to see a really nice game today from George Mason Rutgers, both colleges that you and I are both really familiar with, and they are very familiar with each other as well. Rutgers definitely showing a really strong showing in their group so far, having a decent point, a 2-point lead over George Mason in the group so far. And I don't know. I feel like even despite that 2-point difference, we could see this game going either way.
Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, last time they weren't able to play with each other. So this time they'll definitely get their chance to shine and be able to hopefully, give a good showing to both universities' teams for the as this. I believe we're almost on into playoffs, right?
Yeah, I think so. Mind you that the first and second place college within each group of typically 4 colleges will make it off to the playoffs, and Rutgers is sitting right now at second place, and they are technically contested for second place by George Mason, depending on the outcome of the next couple of games. And so this is definitely it's not all figured out yet, and this is still up in the air.
Yeah, definitely puts a little bit of pressure on Rutgers to really be able to pull it out here and be able to just take it that extra mile and get themselves into that guaranteed playoff spot. But nonetheless, we will be heading into our first map in a bit. Our map will be Coastline. This is Rutgers' pick, and of course, because of that, Rutgers will have to start attack here first, as George Mason opted to start on the defense side.
Yeah.
Now,
Hmm. Oh,
you
sorry.
know,
Go
since
for it.
like as you said before, both of us a little bit familiar with both these teams. How do you think this will go for the map of Coastline, Kevin?
I'm not sure. I feel like Coastline is a map that Uh, it's really a fragger heavy map. There's not too much vertical play, and if it is, it's really simplified. The map is really just almost two dimensional even, and so it really just comes down to a lot of tight gunplay. And so that's why I feel like really frag heavy players like Bahoja, who's boasting a almost a 1.2 KD right now in Invite League, is going to really shine.
Yeah, for sure. And it definitely going to make this things a little bit interesting since Rutgers will be also attacking first. And generally speaking, the attackers always usually have the more Fragger heavy operators with like Ash, Sophia, like pretty much every single operator having an ACOG at their utility. So in the end, it's going to be, all math would say that Rutgers is going to be able to pull off an early lead here. And it's going to be a matter of how much George Mason's going to be able to defend based off of the Fragger heavy sided map that we're going to be heading into.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking from experience as someone who's uh, directly played against Rutgers on Coastline when they were attacking as well, I feel like they do a really good job at pushing multiple sides of the site together. Hookah is typically a really strong site for defenders to hold, but every time we've held it, I'm from CMU by the way. Every time we've held it, Rutgers has done like a fantastic job at really opening up our defenses there to the point where we've had to go back to the drawing board and redraw all of our strats for Coastline. But I feel like that in and of itself speaks to their very good team play and Coastline.
Yeah, and I know personally from George Mason's side that like since Goyo's been legal, they've been testing around with some Goyo strats, trying to make sure that they could figure out some optimal shield placements and really test out to see just how much they could really hold down this with Goyo, and especially since it's a character with such infinite possibility. Using all those different shields with the nice gas canisters attached to them really allows you to just hold off a lot of areas and actually stalls people as if it's like a mirror window sitting in front of them.
Right.
And of course, you have three of them, not one, not two, but three. That's a lot of the map you could shut down really easily with those shields.
Right. I'm actually like I wouldn't be surprised if George Mason opts, or I say Rutgers opts to ban Goyo in this stage because we know that both teams here have decent Goyo players on their teams, and so they do like to use Goyo. They've incorporated him a lot of different strategies on a bunch of different maps, and Coastline is definitely a map where Goyo can shine. Um, yeah, it's like it's basically a budget mirror, maybe even an upgrade since you have three of them. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely, and especially since Mirror is such a default ban, it honestly, I'd probably argue that it could be potentially stronger than a Mirror, since you can destroy a Goyo shield with some soft breach, but you can only really destroy a Mirror using verticality or a Twitch drone or something along the lines of that. And it kind of just makes it so that bringing in that Goyo actually like not that bad of an option overall.
Yeah, for sure. We know that Bahoja really likes to play Valkyrie. Maybe you might see some of that play. Maybe even some like spicy runouts because that happens a lot on Coastline as well. So, all right, we're going directly into our game. Like we said, this is Rutgers' map. And because they chose the map, George Mason got to choose whether they want to defend or attack. And they're definitely a stronger defense team, especially when it comes to Coastline. So they chose defense here.
Oh yeah, and we'll be heading to the map bans at the moment, and probably some more default map bans gonna be coming. Or no, sorry, map bans. Character bans here.
Mm-hmm.
As probably gonna see some more default ones. Stuff like Jackal trying to, especially since the roam potential on Coastline, in my opinion, is very strong. gonna be a really good operator to get rid of. At the same time, Thatcher is another operator that I know both these teams like banning, as just a character that just is able to slow down, or sorry, not slow down, speed up a lot of pushes. And it looks like the
Hmm.
first ban will be George Mason bringing in the Blackbeard, stopping any window play coming in whatsoever. That way, that the good old hookah window doesn't have a Blackbeard sitting on it, locking down
Right.
almost the entire site.
There's a lot of really good places Blackbeard can repel up to. Hookah window, you mentioned it, is a really good one. From Jackal's another band, you've already mentioned him. But yeah, Blackbeard can hold it all the way down. Big window billiards is a big one. Big window penthouse is also a big one, even on top of white. Some spicy windows you can use, even on the roof. Actually, you can contest people trying to get some cheeky kills on the roof. Oh,
And
and there
there
we go. Yeah, there
is
we go.
the Goyo
Goya
ban.
ban. Uh huh.
Just trying to not deal with this character is, you know, all those strats floating up in the air around it. Not the ones you really want to fight 100% of the time, especially with the amount of lockdown that he could really pull off on a separate sides of the map. And even more scary if you just have someone sitting behind it. And of course, the last ban of Echo, the character that almost gets no late in this league.
Yep. I can't remember the last time I've seen Echo.
I think I think I've actually seen. No, wait. The last match that I've casted, which was so happened to be your match, I believe it was CMU versus GMU. There was an Echo in play, so there is
Oh,
one
all
Echo in
right.
this
Call me
entire
out.
league. We got one.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Kevin has confirmed fishbowl memory.
I have fishbowl memory. You put me places, I shoot. That's all I do.
Yes, it's Docker nothing.
Oh, there we go. Valk, but actually Turtle going on Valk.
Oh,
It's
and
gonna
Bud with the early dibs on winning. Oh, this is gonna be
dibs on winning. Okay. That's a
interesting strat.
that's a good call. Honestly, I should do that. Y'all not allowed anymore. Okay. Nice. We got some spicy talks going around in all chat right now. We got some pretty decent picks from both sides here. Vigil six picking, BCAT six picking from Vigil into Mozzie, going for that extra intel denial as well as intel gain for their team. I really do like the use of Mira in Hookah. I feel like sometimes it might go a little bit unappreciated, especially in higher level of play. But yeah, like it's open, and so there's a lot of really good uses for her.
Yeah, and like we said before, Goyo ended up seeing like a good replacement for Mira since after repeatedly got banned. So by bringing in the Mira here, the Jimmy kind of does allow themselves to pull off the similar strats that they've been pulling with, that they wanted to pull with Goyo. So actually not a bad alternative overall for them.
Right. It's only difficult because no one on Rutgers' side is really able to take out that mirror. They're just going to have to run and gun it from behind and use the angles to their advantage. There's no really good way of taking out those mirrors. No Hibana, no nothing like that. So
Yeah, really
gonna
going
be
to be a little
interesting.
bit of a struggle for them here. As they also did opt to six pick into the Nomad away from, I believe it was the Thatcher. Not really going to need that anti-breach gadget, especially looking at the side of the defenders. The only thing they're really going to be able to get is maybe a couple ADSs, and that's about it. So, pretty good six pick choice into Nomad. Going to be able to stop any flanks from coming in. As you can see here, they're already going to be setting up on the rooftop, and it looks like they're going to be opening up that nice bathroom hatch and just try to push from bathroom on. And probably take it into VIP here and open up that wall to get that sight line.
Okay, yeah, this is good. Only 45 seconds is the map. They've got lockdown on the roof, making sure that roamers are. It's really hard for roamers to travel from one side of the map to the other because you could just lock down luggage, you can lock down VIP hallway, and that just cuts off half the map on the second floor. Well, and look at this. I don't think they know where Jaeger is. He might be able to get a kill here. Gridlock
Looks like,
traps are going out, and yeah,
yeah, the
Joe's
far
good to
toss of
see
the
those.
gridlock trap. Gonna be able I do believe they weren't able to drone him as they didn't drone that deep. So he's just gonna sit here and chill by the window. The drone's gonna be coming in soon though. Oh, I don't think they
Ooh, I
saw
don't
him.
think it saw him. I don't think they saw him. He blends in
Oh,
with the vase right there.
and this, my friends, is why you always check your corners. As now he's gonna go completely undroned because the drone just goes straight into luggage
Ooh.
afterwards.
And the gridlock traps aren't even going to be doing much here.
Yeah, the gridlock
Okay.
trap's kind of placed a little bit too close to the wall there. Sophia gonna
Oh,
be
no.
running out. He's gonna get immediately taken down though. Oh yeah,
Oh.
down, and he will go as Joe will finish him off due to the miss droning. Really unfortunate for Noise at home, but definitely a learning lesson.
Right. Remember to check all your corners, boys. Drones save lives.
And you can see here in VIP, the ball developed already blown open, allowing them to see all the way into that pool table.
Mm.
Not cutting off quite a bit of rotations for the side of GMU. Going to be able to see just how much mileage you're going to be able to get off this wall here as the mirror is still in play, and as well as the Valkyrie playing in that little tight corner there. As one is already
Ooh,
down
look
below
at that
BCAT.
angle.
They're
Yeah,
really
that's a
trying to use the verticality in VIP that people forget about.
yeah, that's a real big sip. Finding the kill onto the captain of George Mason and Bahoja. And suddenly that's gonna be they're gonna be mirrorless here. The mirror windows are open from on hookah, so it's look at Rutgers just all around the site. There's almost one person in every part of the site. We already see Parmy coming into site, just crawling in, but 15 seconds left to go. It's still a 4v4. 10 seconds left on the clock. Shots are coming out. Parmy does take down the kill on Joe. Oh, sorry, that's Big Sip.
Ooh, shots going back and forth. 1 second left on the clock. One dig to the head. They will get the plant starting to get developed. Will they be able to stick it? Yes, they will. Shots onto the window. BCAT takes down Bud. Bonsai taking Taco. Push going into Aqua now. We're going to be able to see if he can get the shot in. Yes, he will. That's IQ down. And the first round goes to GMU as Bonsai takes them all down with the SMG-11 there.
Wow, what a first round, actually. It went to 13 seconds left in the round, and it was still a 4v4. Wow.
Yeah, just a lot of action there in the last couple of seconds. I actually didn't even realize they were planting in time because, lovely as this new UI is, still not 100% used to the plop up not longer being there. But nonetheless, still got the beautiful 1D with the Nomad and that lovely scope right onto the head of, I believe that was, no, what can be the smoke? I can't remember exactly who, but it was still a lovely shot nonetheless.
Right. Wow. I feel like it just really came down to time for Rutgers there, and it was really unfortunate. The Rutgers player who was playing behind the mirror window in hookah was taken out right as they stood up through the wall, and it was just, oh my god. GMU game sense of a god.
And we'll be going around too with that too. On to
Yeah,
kitchen.
to kitchen. Also a very, very good site. We do see the gridlock being 6-picked into Capital. Another very, very strong operator. Smokes, firebolts, he's got it all.
Honestly, probably one of the strongest powered operators in this game if you like take into account of his utility. As some of you may know, one-way smokes being something that's gotten a little bit more popular over the past, where you could just place the smoke on top of a doorway, just at the right spot, just so that if you were to stand and walk through the smoke, you can't see anything, and if you crouch, you can't see anything. But all at the same time, your legs are just fully exposed, giving it your position as if you're, walking in an empty room as it is, making it such a dangerous threat as well, and kind of locking off any of those angles for the defenders.
All right, yeah. Speaking of one-way smokes, it might be a really good one-way smoke to maybe put it into service to kitchen door even, and then just take control of triple. That's also a really good idea, maybe.
Oh, yeah, if you fire off that little corner where the rotate is, and then just
Yeah.
one-way smoke the door, that'd probably be pretty deadly. Because either you run through the fire and take a bunch of damage, or you just take the 50-50 of whether or not they're just holding down that angle.
Yep. Either that, or you gotta just prone peek it, and that's never good.
Huh.
Ooh, drones. Oh, does find BCAT here sitting in hookah. It's gonna opt to not drop down just yet. Thinking about making a rotate with the super shorty.
It looks like Joe's gonna be in the back here to support him a little bit. Drone gonna catch him out though. BCAT gonna opt to go down and use the mirror window to kind of give himself any coverage of anyone in blue. But it looks he's actually gonna opt instead to run up the cool vibe stairs and kind of reset the situation for himself and get him at a better angle rather than being, a very dangerous corner there.
All right. Rutgers is doing a really good job at trying to figure out where these roamers are, making sure they drone correctly. We did see Buddy rappelling onto the window of White, locking down that luggage hallway. We do see a Nomad, a Parmesan, just trying to take control of hookah right here. And once they take control of second floor, it should be way easier to start taking control of kitchen. We do see spots coming out onto aquarium, and looks like Taco Sheen is going to try to contest this.
And here comes the drone work as they just make sure they get that good before they go in. Six Sophia going to be starting to opt to put a little bit of pressure on Blue Bar as they do have the BCAT Mozzie inside of Sunrise. So it's going to, give him a little bit of a intel as he hears the sound. But sorry, Taco Sheen over here just pushing up into Sunrise, trying to get that control. As they already have Nomads developed, 1 minute left on the clock, so you're going to see a little bit more of a fast-paced push here, as they need to start getting things going. And of course, Taco just making sure that nobody's going to flank them as the rest of the team starts to develop, using them breach charges from Nomad, just hit the flooring and use that, get them extra angles, especially since they do not have a sledge or a buck in play, so they're gonna have to just use whatever gadgets they have brought with them in order to make those holes.
Right. Those are some really good holes, making sure that no one is able to play behind that wall. 40 seconds left on the clock, and a single kill has not come out yet. He does pop the mirror window inside Sunrise, and that's going to be Bahoja, BCAT, and being taken down by the person falling down the hatch. That's going to be Takoshin taking the first kill on this map here.
And something you never expect from someone when you're a defender is just that he just goes swinging randomly. And Turtle just gonna pop up and take down the head of No Toilet at Home outside. Now in a gunfight with his life with Big Sip here. Is he gonna be able to get the shots? It looks like Big Sip's gonna spray him down a little bit, but then I have to opt to go to the site. Yeah, 10 seconds left on the clock. Diffuser in play so that they can get a plant down, but will he get it down safely? 2 seconds, 1 second. And down goes Big Sip, making sure that plant doesn't go down and winning GMU the round.
Right, I feel like time again was just not on the side of Rutgers here. They just took too long to do that roam clear, and I feel like Coastline shouldn't be too hard of a map to roam clear, just of how two-dimensional it is, just because how there isn't too much verticality other than one floor of 2 floors. I mean, and it's really just coming down to the last 20 seconds here. GMU doing a fantastic job at capitalizing on that, making sure that they don't have to play too aggressively. They could just fall back, even use the open mirror windows to their advantage.
Oh yeah, and you can see at the end there too, Big Sip just in the situation at that point where it comes down to just plant or try to go for kills. And as he was sitting there, he realized he has no one really covering him too much, so he kind of just has to go for kills, because if he tries to go for the plant, you got Mira sitting there with the gonna be able to hear it with the C4 active, gonna be able to lob it over the shield and just detonate. Fortunately, wasn't able to execute there, and Jimmy did win the round. Now we'll be going into Penthouse, bringing in the castle, an operator that you always see in niche cases whenever a team is able to just make a good plan and around it, but definitely an operator that should not be counted out nonetheless, as very useful operator given the right situation.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that typically you see castles and think, oh, we got someone with explosives, we got someone with frags. But if you look at the team of Rutgers here, no one has breach charges, no one has any soft breach capability that is able to open up the castle. So they might end up having to waste a ton of time just punching these open. And we've seen that Rutgers has been doing a little bit of having a little bit of trouble in opening things and using their time efficiently, and this might just really put them to the test on that.
And Castle actually opting to bring in the shotgun, even though he got a super shorty as a secondary. Might be able to see a little bit of aggressive shotgun plays here as he's going to use it, and I'm actually kind of hoping he also brought the super shorty, so we might be able to see the double shotgun strategy of just meg dump the first shotgun, pull out the super shorty, and finish him off, which will be very fun to watch. And I hope it does come. And actually interesting setup on site here, opening up the wall so allowed for rotates, and using the castle to kind of just barricade off the door. Hopefully going to be able to see some action coming out of these rotations, and hopefully see some nice creativity that they're going to be able to pull out here.
Yeah, they do have big window open. It's going to make it really difficult for Bandit sitting inside Penthouse there. But looks like Bahoja might go for a run out here. Punch it up in twice. But gets killed by Parmesan's Claymore. Wow, Parmesan isn't going to take that for an answer. And BCAT team killing Turtle, who was the only person holding Penthouse, and that's going to be all down to smoke.
Yeah, he was down in the corner there and just got taken out and finished by the impact. I guess it to prevent the attack cav interrogation. But here we go. Monty's going to be able to push into the side, get that nice angle for the the diffuser to walk in.
He just runs in.
And Joe going to take out Taco in the back. And now at this point, we got Bud just covering the rear as the rest of them go for it in the plant. He's going to have his crosshair right over him on the other side of the wall. Doesn't know it.
There you go.
Takes him down. Yep, the headshot. And now at this point, post-plant situation, GMU going to need to pull off quite a bit of a task to get this one back, as Amonte is going to be able to hold off so much, and that window control going to just shut down Joe altogether, as Parmesan going to finish it off with Bonsai at the
Wow.
very end.
That was a really good round for Rutgers there. I thought they might have a little bit of trouble opening up those castles, but wow, just power plays and they just ran in.
Yeah, really well executed, and unfortunately, early off in the round, Bahoji just going down to a Claymore really made a big difference. At that point, the window player just has no fear whatsoever. They could just focus entirely on the window, because at that point they could tell from the drone work and doing the math, no one else is roaming, and the rest of them are on site. We'll be able to just, at this point, just sit here on this window and just keep shooting.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Yeah, that Monty. Also, situations like those really just show how effective Monty play can just turn your team into a powerhouse. I feel like that Monty was able to achieve two really big things, and just allowing Rutgers to basically run onto site for free. After taking out that one person holding Penthouse, or BCAT taking out one person on Penthouse. And then post plant scenario, Monty is again a huge powerhouse, making it basically impossible to take out the diffuser unless you have someone else with you.
Yeah, it looks like they're just kind of using the Monty in the way that the mirror is being played, where you once you put it down, it's just like a black shield in front of you. You can't see anything. And then for the side of the attackers, they can get the callouts and the pings perfectly onto positions, and then just allow anyone behind them just to be able to just walk up and immediately go in for the pre-fire. And it can be really scary when executed perfectly, and it looks like they are been executing it quite well.
Right. But going back to the hookah site, this is definitely a site that George Mason is extremely comfortable on. And so we do see a really good deployment shield coming out here. We do see mirrors coming out, albeit in a little different position, a little safer to be popped open. Valve cams coming out for post-plant or pre-plant scenarios. And it's looking pretty good for GMU here.
Yeah, and it looks like a little bit of a change up on the side of Rutgers. They're bringing in the Buck instead to get a little bit better angles from below, maybe. And not only that, but this time, instead of Parmy playing the Nomad, it's Taco on Nomad instead. So we're going to see maybe a different style of Nomad play, considering the different player. But it's all up in the air, and we'll be able to see as it goes on. And it looks like they're going to be starting to work a little bit more onto the hookah side here. Sorry, not hookah. Penthouse side here, as they open up bathroom hatch here. Gonna be droning out again, and probably doing a little bit more thorough droning. Last time they did figure out that Joe was hiding in this landing corner through the life of the no toilet at home.
The same corner.
I'm really hoping we're gonna see a more thorough check as they do, swap the cam a little bit to the left and just check in that corner while you're going.
Oh, maybe Takoshi might be cut out. Oh, he does see the air jab go off.
He's gonna be able to shoot that one off too, but it doesn't look like he's gonna opt to do it just yet. Make sure that he's not discovered while doing it or heard, and probably going to do it in the heat of the moment or once he knows that no one's around him.
Yeah, speaking of Monty power plays, this is the definition of a power play, standing in the middle of a hallway with their shield up. Oh, looks like the call's coming out for Jaeger. He's going. It's a juicy kill for Jaeger to run down 90 right now. It would be absolutely fantastic if he just read the situation.
Oh,
he does see the air jab. He does see two drones. He takes out both of them.
That's a little bit risky too, because they know they definitely heard those drones get destroyed, and they're going to be kind of questioning where. But actually, never mind. It looks like they're just still looking that way. Yeah.
Oh my God! If Joe only had omnipotence.
If only he was just, able to see everything and know perfectly the situation he's currently in. But definitely he's going to be able to pull something out later once he's able to go for it, because I don't think they're going to be watching their flank too much. They're going to get comfortable in that spot knowing that they've been there the whole time.
No, not at all. I feel like they should have turned around when they heard those drones getting killed, but I guess they didn't hear it due to all the commotion going around. But, oh, Joe getting a little bit of cold feet, holding it very passively. This is technically the smart move. Oh, Taco is looking now. Perhaps they did drone him out here.
Yeah, I think Zofia heard him from luggage side too, as he's holding down that one in his half. And it looks like he will take down Bud. That's the Hibana gone and the Breach gone as well. But unfortunately, he's going to get taken down right back as he walks back up the staircase there. Takoshin going to finish him off. Parmy taking down Bojo with a headshot on the other side of Nagwa. E-Cat taking down Parmy as refrag, yeah. And now we're going to walk immediately onto site, full force. Take down one, Bonsai takes down the other as a refrag. Oh my goodness, B-Cat trying to go in. Diffuser getting planted. Sticking that to, this is how you plan right here. Just
Just the
no
Monty.
fear.
Oh no. Taken out to the smoke, I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
Can they defuse this in time?
yeah, 35 seconds. Oh, the C4 to come in for the game changer. Yeah. Just that right there is how you stick a plan. No fear. You just keep going.
Oh my god.
Trusting your teammates, and especially if the smoke grenade ain't killing you. Just know you're Monty. You got your shield in your back. Just you really gotta have faith in your teammates. Unfortunately, for the Monty though, the teammates kind of flopped around him, and then at that point he was just put in a really bad situation, one that is kind of unrecoverable from, as he's just pinched from every single angle. And Monty, unfortunately, that shield is not a 360 shield. You are not invincible from every single angle, and will get
Yep.
taken down as he's just pinched from every angle.
Right. Oh wow. I feel like I'm a little bit of a broken record here, but it really did come down to time again. If you saw that, by the last 20 seconds, it was still basically a 4v4, and so all 7-8 kills happened in those last 15-20 seconds, and it was just I suppose a bloodbath, but
Yeah.
in favor of GMU here.
I think a lot of that really came down to the play that came from the Monty just playing in the halls. Generally, a lot of people think to bring Monty to speed things up because you're allowed to just play so aggressively down halls, but it kind of looked like they were stuck there for quite a bit. Because honestly, I think we were just sat there talking about how Joe could go for the flank if he just only had the intel for like at least what 20 to 30 seconds at the minimum. So I think a lot of the time of that push went there, and of course Smoke being an operator being brought by GMU, really trying to capitalize off of the time that they're taking for every single attack round.
Right, for sure. Oh, we do see. Oh no, I thought he was gonna put a mirror window up there and be spicy, but no, just getting the hatch. I do really like this. Maybe they're gonna be looking to hold Sunrise a little bit harder here. It is definitely a power spot, as you can look all the way down at the kitchen door. As an attacker, if you take control of Sunrise, Taco making sure he's not gonna get spawn peeked. Definitely a worry.
Yeah, he saw the footage go with the last match where GMU just really not afraid to just bomb peek out in creative ways, making sure he's not got caught out by that. And it looks like they will be droning into hookah. Where last time there was BCAT on Mozzie playing in here, not going to be there anymore, especially with the hatch reinforced as well, making sure he can't rotate as well anymore. Going to be playing inside theater and luggage with Joe on watching the rear. Really going to be able to work off each other's intel as they get pushed, be able to work kind of more in tandem rather than as solo roamers.
Almost a minute off the clock, and it doesn't look like any Rutgers players have entered the building yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Buck just repelled into top of white. Oh, well, what am I saying? Sorry, VIP. Oh my god.
English is a very hard language.
Indeed. Well, English is technically not my first language, so that's my excuse.
English is my first language, and that's my excuse.
Oh, is he barely around that corner, or is he in luggage?
I think
Oh,
he's just
he is.
around the corner. Yeah, just using that little wall as coverage.
That little blip.
Ooh, grenaded out almost perfectly onto the position. And it looks like he will get out in time. Both of them trying to get shot across the hall. But it looks like Bahoja coming in to help out his friends. Just taking two of them down as they leave the guard down. And now at this point, we got the Thermite just upstairs trying to figure out what he's going to be able to pull off here. BCAT going to take down Big Sip. Just two attackers left from the Zofia and Thermite. Thermite trying to watch out for Bahoja as he was playing around the side. Not unsure if he's going to be pushing any more aggressively or returning back to site. And probably getting himself out a little bit just by shooting the drone hole and whatnot. And might be able to hear him and know that he's still there and keep watching it as he is.
I feel like still Rutgers has a decent chance at this. Zofia and Thermite are two very, very good operators. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon, Turtle. Finding the C4 kill onto Buddy. And it's all going to be down to Zofia. Operators are coming up. That's going to be Joe getting taken down. Only damaging Zofia down to about 70 health. And Visual creeping up. The entirety of GMU is slowly creeping around to Zofia, making them a little anxious here. Yeah, I almost said angsty, and that's not the word I'm looking for.
You can see here, all of GMU just playing really smart, watching any angles that give them an advantage, or not watching any at all. making sure that they can lock him down in this area.
Oh no!
Poach unfortunately went for that swing and went down. He's gonna run up and get that KD inflation on the way out. Has 3 seconds left on the clock. Not gonna be able to do anything off. Can he get the one more kill? And unfortunately, no, he cannot. But George Mason gonna keep their win on this site as well. Gonna bring ourselves back to Penthouse here for the final defense round of George Mason.
I feel like ending if Rutgers is going to take this next round and make it a 2-4 for them, they're still pretty much in it. This is their map. This is something that they are definitely very confident in. And Coastline being a slightly more defense-oriented map, I feel like they can definitely bring it back.
Yeah, I at this point in this game, like, is there a single map that's not defense oriented?
No, it's just the thing that casters are obligated to say at this point.
Yeah, contractually obligated, as they say.
Yes. Legally obligated.
And now we got, yeah, Penthouse Theater. Gonna bring the mirror again on Turtle as Bahoja last time. Playing Ella. Try to go for a bit of the run out to stop the window pressure. Unfortunately, he also found the Claymore and took it down with him. Unfortunate situation, but at least one that he'll know that, you know, they're definitely watching the runouts. I'm gonna have to pull something out a little bit more spicy here if I'm gonna go for that person on the window. Who knows? We might be able to see a jump out from landing, run outside straight up that long way with and leaving that confusion, and then maybe even get the kill off of that. A little bit crazy, probably suicidal, but you know what? I believe it just might work with the level of crazy.
I'm rooting for it. One thing to note is that Rutgers isn't bringing a Monty this time. Looks like they're pretty confident in taking the site without him, even though it was really, really nice for them that the one round they were attacking Penthouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna see a little bit. I'm not sure if that's a different mirror placement or they just forgot to. Okay, now he's just reinforcing the wall afterwards or opting not. No, he's having a midlife crisis there. As you see, as the camera gets shot down, as Big Sip will be pushing in from the outside, giving us, you know, hopefully a little bit faster push here. As last time, I think they did make a decent amount of time due to the Monty just being so aggressive. Gonna have BCat here putting down his Mozzie Spider, stopping himself from getting droned so easily, as they will be droning him out just a little bit to make sure that the window player is, you know, just a little bit safe here.
Right, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I think Parmesan did bring that sledge just in case GMU brings that castle again, in case it slows them down quite a significant amount. But it looks like they're not going to be sinking the castle at all and just going to be investing more into Rome as they bring out operators like Ella, Mozzie, and Jaeger.
And also, the lack of a castle being brought could have actually prompted Rutgers to think that, oh my goodness, Big Up taking down Bonza with the headshot there.
Just running into B site.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, he doesn't have... Oh, C4 coming out from Turtle. Does find the kill into his Big Sip, but he's going to get burned alive and shot to death by Taco Sheen as he finds the refrag. And it's going to make it a 3v4 in favor of Rutgers here.
And time ticking down, 1 minute 30. They're on the site. Gonna hear the running, gonna hear the planting and just take him down. They're just not letting anyone walk on the site for free. Looks like another one gonna be trying to prep it. He's gonna see him. Pull out the gun. Oh, yo, you got the angle.
You see him?
Oh no!
Oh no!
You know what? At the very least, he's instilling a lot of fear into the person with the diffuser there. As that is Parmesan trying to figure out how on earth he's gonna go about this. As Bahoja is just watching the closer area, stopping him from being able to plant there. And Bahoja, full prone, gonna headshot both Parmy and No Toilet at home. Really good defense there from GMU.
What a power play by Bahoja. Just walking further into site where the attackers are attacking, and then just proning. That's definitely a power play.
Yeah, and it worked out perfectly too, because you got BCat almost having full view of anything that happens below, pressuring them from not being able to plant there whatsoever, making them retreat, try to plant for the bed, but Bahoja's now watching that entrance, and there's just no way in.
Yeah. Now we're going to see a switching of sides here, and definitely GMU is off to a fantastic start. They're going to be bringing that Monty as well, attacking second floor hookah. Bahoja playing Monty is definitely something that I'm a little bit dubious of, but who knows? Maybe he's been practicing a lot in his own.
Nope,
never
he's
mind.
Been practicing that lion. Here we go.
He's been practicing lion. Yeah. I was gonna say maybe that's why he hasn't invited me to rank today. He was.
Gotta hide the strats. Gotta hide the
Monty.
strats.
Yeah.
Nah,
Lion, honestly, a really interesting pick. Yeah.
The bigger strat here is to invite your opponents to ranked, and then you just start playing a bunch of weird strats the entire time. Make them expect that you're gonna do the weird strats, and then you just pull out like, the even weirder strats out of nowhere. You pick the line, you pick the fuse, you pick everything. You
Yeah,
just
what you
go
do is
crazy.
you play ranked with the team that you're gonna play next week, and then every round you just press random operator.
And you have to like really convince them that this is the play every single time.
This is the play.
Like,
No, I have iron sights on this operator because I forgot, but that is the play.
you know, people actually thought that people brought Maestro with iron sights because they accidentally forgot the ACOG was the same move. No,
Yes.
no, 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 no. Have you seen these iron sights, dude? I can see everything if I put my face closer.
It's a smaller, tighter reflex sight. What more can you ask for?
Oh yeah, and then you know what? Even if it looks like we're going for a fast rush here, using that lion just to immediately zoom
Oh my
into the
God.
first floor. No fear.
Oh,
He's gonna
barely
get
misses
into
him.
kitchen.
The call does come out as No Toilet Helm isn't watching his back, but he's proning in the middle of the hallway. BCat does find the Parmesan in the middle of Cool Vibes. Oh, gotta get refragged by No Toilet, getting that kill. Buddy finding Bahoja on the other side of that wall, and it's gonna be No Toilet taking down yet again another player from GMU, and it's all gonna be down to Joe, the Capitao.
Just the timing for No Toilet worked out so well for him. Honestly, I would say he's probably the MVP of this round here, taking out two of the attackers in such catching them off guard. First one not aware of his positioning. Second one just not aware he's full prone in the middle of the hall, catching him a little bit off guard as everyone is used to just aiming at the head level, punishing him for that play. And it's like when you see Pulse just
Pulse scanner coming out.
Oh yeah, making sure to get him through the wall and possibly just go for a nice little pre-fire. Unfortunately, he's just out of range here, playing at max range. Let's see if he has getting a big amount of kills here as he gets some shots into Big, or fires some shots towards Big Step. Doesn't land any actually, but oh yeah, there we go. The immediate drop and the takedown. Yeah, from Taco Sheen with the SMG-11.
There you go. It was just a matter of time before they started using their information advantage over him.
It's like JMU's plan of just absolutely rushing in did not work. I have to respect how they did it too, because if you look at the operator picks, when the other team sees a Monty, you're gonna think, okay, you're gonna play a little bit more slower, or they're thinking they were gonna play too slow, so they're gonna try to speed things up with the Monty being able to push those angles. So we're gonna, probably try to slow them down a little bit, but not expecting them to just go full blast right through with the lion scan, giving out any intel on the roamers, and just immediately running as fast as they can toward the site. I want to say that was a nice bait there.
Yeah, honestly, that's a really solid strat. If anything, we should try to incorporate it into our own strats. I don't know. I feel like it's going from one extreme to the other with just one 6-pick, and being able to change your type of play like that is just really, really nice and shows the flexibility of GMU here.
And it looks like they're going to flex it again as they pick the Monty again, kind of baiting that they're going to 6-pick off the Monty and pick something else again, maybe even in the line again. But no, we're just going to stick the Monty, and we're going to stick it all the way through. As you know what, this is kitchen site, and obviously it's a little bit easy really for GMU to predict that, as not a lot of people too big fans of Blue Bar, and you can probably take that bet quite easily. And now because of that, they're just going to be able to plan service using the Capital smokes. Probably going to see a little bit of a one-way smoke play there and onto the rotation side, and possibly even some nice Nomad charges to stop any runouts, to stop them from, just getting jumped out on the big window. And probably a quick plant.
Yeah, for sure. We could definitely we see smoke and mute coming out from the side of Rutgers. Lots of tight shotgun play that is able to be done on kitchen site here. Lots of really tight angles. You can hold triple service with the shotgun really well. You can even hold a kitchen window. If you just hear anyone jumping into the kitchen window, you swing wide with the shotgun. There's really nothing you can do as an attacker there.
You can see here the attackers just starting to form up, get into position. Looks like we're going to have Joe onto the top side of this door. Oh, it looks like he's going to drop down maybe as I say that. But he's going to be playing the north of the door, getting ready to smoke off and allow the Monty of Bahoja to push in immediately.
Does see the pulse there.
Oh yeah, the pulse gonna get spotted out. Will they be able to catch him? It looks like he's just gonna full sprint all the way into Blue Bar, possibly change the way he plays.
They
Man,
know that
actually,
they have a Monty, and so being spotted as a roamer, but immediately running away and not contesting it is honestly probably one of the best things you could do as a roamer, especially on coastline where rotate times are that fast. Um, just making sure that you're constantly a nuisance, just like Buddy's doing a great job here doing, is probably going to be the best things that Pulse can do here.
and it looks like I'm not sure if it's just a okay. No, it's not an
Ooh,
observer thing. They're just out of range. So he's barely getting the intel of where they're playing, and it's probably gonna mislead him a little bit, making them think there's not as many in that room, and probably give probably a little bit scary amount of intel to our
he's
joint
lying
toilet.
down.
You know what?
Taco Sheen lying down under the Hibana pellets, under all three of them. Oh, if someone were to come up to the wall, they would see his feet right now, but looks like they're not that close yet.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think anyone's actually gonna even check it because honestly, at that point, you just assume wall's gone. No one's gonna enter at this point. And ooh, the
Oh,
early plant. But I have to question about the positioning there with the shield. Looks like he's gonna opt to get off of it, and it looks like oh, he just keeps like tricking the plant. I don't know what he's going for here. As it looks like Bonsai gonna take down Parmy, Bud gonna take down Bonsai right back. The
second
plant's gonna
smoke.
get stuck here as he's almost done. All right, did he get off again? I can't even. The timer's
He
gone.
did.
Oh yeah, okay,
There
he
you
did.
go.
Jesus, UI is confusing.
But Hoja taking way too long to go for the plant. Oh, Joe finding another kill onto Big Sip. It's all going to be down to Taco Sheen and Buddy. Still very high fraggers left on the side of Rutgers here. Yeah, Bahoja definitely should have stuck that plant, or at least faced his shield on his back towards where the fire would be coming from rather than the reinforced wall. But,
Yeah. At the very
things
like
happen.
I think at the very least if he did position his shield correctly, he may have actually lived the C4 because it does stop a little bit of a blast. So it may have actually worked in
Ooh.
his favor. Looks like Taco here gonna be going for a couple swings as he's kind of just
Oh,
in a
he's
really
close.
dangerous spot. And so is Joe. You're gonna hear him just moving about all around. He has the diffuser. He's gonna try to go for a plant here as he has to. 12 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, Bud trying to spot him out from above.
Oh.
Oh my god, actually that Nomad Jumper is going to also save his life because it's not going to allow him to just go play
Oh,
aggressively.
no.
And oh, unlucky as he jumps into the other one. Going to get taken down with the headshot as BCAT just lines it up.
No one expects both the air jabs to go off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, taking his time with the headshot. Nice.
I like how since he hit the obstruction, he actually more of a crouching stance rather than just on the floor. Since technically, if you got
That's
blown
true.
back into a wall, you're not going to be on the floor. You're going to be in the wall.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta admire the small things about this game.
But yeah, GMU taking their 6th win for the map, which is going to ensure them at least a tie. If they win one more, then they get 7 N rounds. Oh my god, I'm speaking math. Oh god. Ensuring that at least a tie for GMU here. Looks like Bahoja is going to go on Monty again. Things did work out for them, despite his Monty plays.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be sticking it to confirming that check mark. Not really going to go for the 6-pick or anything like that. 6-picking off the mirror, though, into the Kaid on the site of service entrance. Going to probably try to stop the wall from getting breached. And I'm kind of a little curious that they kind of opted toward the Kaid to be doing this. Or sorry, the mirror to be 6-picking off, as Mira's actually a pretty strong operator on the site.
The only thing I could really think of is because of the recent Kaid, or I say recent, but it's a couple months, Kaid getting buffed on the range of his Electric Claws, you can do the entirety of triple wall with a single Kaid Claw, so that Taco isn't in such a sticky situation again, having to prone under 3 sets of Hibana pellets. But Bonsai is bringing a Thatcher for the side of George Mason, so it shouldn't be a huge problem for them.
Oh yeah, and definitely gonna be good to bring the Leash in here as well. Knowing that they're fully capable of bringing in that Monty this time. A little bit of weird reinforcement there. Is generally you kind of reinforce the one beside the full wall, so that it's also that wall also would open up angles as well, giving it a little bit of benefits. Oh, looks like they get in the end. For a second, I was be a little bit worried as that wall got left open, but nonetheless, Legion really good at countering Monty, using the mines to kind of make him stop, have to back off, even if it doesn't do any damage immediately or it doesn't, give out the intel anymore as it did before. Still, definitely the operator to bring to stop something like a Monty from being able to play so freely. Ooh, you'll be able to see some nice Nomad air jabs going out on the windows as things start to get a little bit spicy on the attack side. Gonna be pushing into front door side as Ella from Big Sip going to be playing here as well. Shots going back and forth. Looks like she's going to be able to get down all the pellets since the Thatcher took them down. Monty going to be pushing up on her side, though. Will she hear it? Yes, she will. And Pulse going to be able to sit there for the pinch, throwing out the concussion dart, or the concussion mine, just to drop the shield. Will actually prompt him to drop it early and go for some shots and take him down there. Really well played by Big Sip. Fortunately, Toilet going down as well in the thick of things. And now at this point, you're going to have the defenders trying to just hold down this main lobby for their life, as they're going to use the intel from Bud there and use the gun power of that. The Ella brings such small court situations, as Bishan lit really hard, having the fire right beside his hole. I have to pretty much bet that he kind of got burned on fire. Down goes the Nomad from B-Cat as well. And that guy TCSG, such a powerhouse in the right hands. Looks like it will be demonstrated as well. Looks like the Hibana gonna be scanned out from the pulse tracker as well, since he's actually, no, possibly not, because he's in more of a longer range. I don't think that could reach all the way there, and you see Ella kind of just watching down this hallway, seeing if anything spicy happens. But Hibana gonna be playing a little bit passive here. Turtle, the Hibana, just gonna take down Bud. At this point, Big Sep's gonna get the information, know that he's playing that angle, and try to just wait for him to get out, as you know, you can't really sit in there forever. And it looks like he will see the gun prematurely fire, giving out his positioning. And Turtle just gonna back up and try to take the fight from afar. And he will win the long angle fight, as generally Ella's a little bit weaker on those. And shots going to Parmy now as well. And they're gonna be pushing into service side triple panel here. Taco gonna take down Joe. Oh, down goes Parmy, though. It's all down to Taco, and 1v1 versus Turtle. May not know exactly. Gonna get full flash. Turtle's probably gonna start pushing in here with the SMG. Turtle with the ace, actually. My goodness. That's also the win for the side of GMU. And what a way to end it on then an ace coming in from Turtle. Fortunately, we'll not be able to steal the MVP with that one either. And it will go to B-Cat instead. Really strong showing from GMU here on the first map, since, you know, 7-1, 7-2? Let's see, 7-2 lead. That's a pretty strong lead with a lot of kills on B-Cat.
Have I been muted for a while now? Oh god.
Yeah, you've been muted the whole time, as I just kept talking.
Oh my god, sorry. I interjected a couple times in there, but I think I was muted. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I just kept going. I kept looking over. It's like, Kevin's gone quiet. I just look over. See me. I'm like, okay, keep going. Let's go.
I was having a good time listening to you cast. Oh god. But yeah, wow, an absolutely amazing round coming out from Turtle here. Yeah, holy crap. Am I allowed to say that? Wow, holy carp. Yeah, that was an insane round. Turtle closing out a 2v5 clutch, which ended up coming into a 1v2 clutch at the end as well. Wow, what a first map that started off with a bang and ended up with an ace.
Yeah, just so many kills going back and forth for both teams. Really good showing on both. Like, even though a lot of the rounds went toward GMU, Rutgers still showed quite a bit of a strong showing there, as they just, try to bring in the defense, bring in different strategies on defense, and try to, rotate, as well as the attack. A lot of them went down to the wire. A lot of them kind of came down to who wins all the gunfights back and forth better. And in the end, just GMU ended up becoming more dominant on those. So even though that, like, a lot of these rounds went toward GMU, definitely don't count out Rutgers. And we'll be seeing another map coming in, as well as we will be heading into Bank on the next one. But of course, the players going to be taking a 5-minute break, get their, breathe a little bit, and just try to collect themselves.
Go use the restroom. Go drink some Rogue Energy. Use code CEA for a 10% discount at checkout. Definitely a really great sponsor. We also have CORSAIR, as well as What's New for our list of fantastic sponsors, making all of this possible for you guys today, and for all of our players and us as well. So yeah, we'll be moving into a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys had a great 5 minute break. I know I did. I had a stroop waffle and a glass of water, so that's gonna be doing wonders for my throat. How about you,
I
Kalev?
I ate a piece of salad and a nice chicken nugget I have here
What's a
beside it.
what's a piece of salad? Is it like a single leaf?
Yeah, just a portion of the leaf and like a grape. Very small, small amounts.
A single grape, a single piece of lettuce. I like it.
Yes.
Is there
Gotta
was there
stay
any
healthy,
dressing? Was there any
I believe
dressing?
it is Caesar dressing I have on top of this. Very delicious, and also acts as a liquid to go down my throat, so it
Oh,
makes me not
oh yeah.
sit here and just start not speaking English anymore.
You gotta coat your throat with Caesar, some of that good old Caesar dressing to get
Yeah, like
that buttery casting going.
you know how like I know beatboxers will eat like a banana or something like that beforehand to kind of like allow themselves to go on for like a longer period of time. It's like the
Hmm.
same thing. Just get the Caesar salad going on, and there you go.
Oh yeah, just pour in some ranch while you're at it. Uh, coat the grape in ranch and just like slide it down your throat. Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop talking. Okay. Yeah. Really good game. Map one. We're gonna be moving into map two, which is gonna be Bank. This is gonna be George Mason's map choice, and as it was their map choice, Rutgers get to choose whether they attack or defend first. And of course, they chose defense. And so, yeah, we're gonna be going into a really nice vertical gameplay, which is almost very, very opposite from what we've seen in Coastline.
Yeah, bank in particular, a lot of things to be breached out here. So it's a lot of pressure on the defenders to try to make sure they can delay the breaches coming in as long as possible. As we've seen over time, people just play Ella on the blue stairs and just become an absolute unstoppable monster if
Mm-hmm.
the correct operators are or are taken out off the top. And really will just kind of stop that approach altogether if you do not bring the correct utility to deal with it. And even if you do bring the correct utility of dealing with it, you're gonna have to burn it every single one of it, making the site push that much harder as well. And it's gonna be really
Okay.
interesting just how both these teams decide to approach this. If Rutgers is gonna opt to bring in that Ella or Smoke potentially too, and then just sit there, or are they just gonna try to relax a little bit, maybe play on server rack a little bit harder, and then back off, or maybe even possibly just leave it alone.
All right, just leave it. Just leave it alone. That's honestly always a good option. But yeah, do see the first two bans coming out on both sides. Rutgers opting to ban Jackal and George Mason opting to ban Maverick. Both really, really good ops. Maverick, especially being great on the second floor and opening up any sort of impact tricking shenanigans on the CEO site. But that's going to be all off the table now. We do see Kaid coming out as a ban from George Mason, which would be extremely strong, which is a really, really strong ban, as now they can very easily open up the hatches that make bottom floor, first basement floor. Oh god, so much easier to take.
And I have to wonder a little bit what the Jackal ban is. I would like to believe that on any map, Bank is probably the one to be easier to deal with the Jackal, because it's really easy to like be able to just full force run down and stop yourself from getting like in the pressure areas. 'Cause you could just jump out into the main lobby, back into archives, into site, or you know just in general, just main lobby jump outs, stuff like that. So I'm guessing might be able to see a little bit more aggressive roaming style from Rutgers this time around. And we already got the call of the Rutgers meme team. Gonna hopefully be able to see some fuses then. If there's no fuse, it's not. Oh wait,
Fuse
they're on defense. So it can't be fused. Dang.
Tachanka. We got to
Yeah, if
see
there's no
some of those
Tachanka,
Russian
it's not a
ops.
meme.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We do see Echo being
this does not
open
look like a
for
meme
one
team.
of the first times in forever. I can't remember the
This is the
last time.
opposite of a meme team. I've been let down altogether.
Yeah, Rutgers meme team, more like team.
Yeah, just well, like this. How you gonna say meme team and then bring Mira, Ella, Jaeger, Echo, and Doc? These are probably like
Very, very strong ops.
the strongest operators on this site.
Oh yeah.
Saying meme team and then leading into this, I'm sorry. I
Uh,
gotta call you out a little bit.
Maybe Bahoja got convinced off of Monty, and now he's going to bring Zofia instead. Definitely an operator that he's way more comfortable with. I've seen him frag out a ton when on that op. Not going to harp on his Monty, but yeah, definitely. Good picks from both sides all around. Maybe we'll get to see some quick smoke plans coming out from Capital Bolts. There is a lot of things that both teams can be doing here.
And just in general as well, seeing that the Elo is being brought and the operators coming in from the defenders, bringing Zofia out, I actually kind of do like, because it's going to allow them to burn utility of the ADS a little bit better, as they could just impact or, use those lovely concussions and just blast it about 4 times rather than just 2 with the grenades that the Monty would bring alone. So if they do opt to going toward that direction, which I think they might, because they also brought the Thatcher, so that's going to be another, like, in case you don't know, you could just immediately Thatcher off the wall, get rid of any ADSs that sit here, and then kind of just make that Ella sitting in a blank room by herself with that SMG.
Looks like Rutgers is going to go for a pretty hard hold onto servers. They've reinforced the server hatch. They have 4 barbed wire all the way down blue stairs. I'm pretty sure Bohoja got a look at that. Ella mine at the top of blue stairs. They do spot her out. Not going to be able to drag her out of there pretty easily by all means.
Yeah.
And Jaeger holding down server.
You can see here as well, the Ella opting to play in the bottom half of the staircase, kind of playing a lot more passively, or actually, sorry, in server, playing really passively here. Probably trying to use the, sound cue of the barbed wire and the lovely concussion mine in there to just peek out for himself and, help the Jaeger watch this side as they dance together. Yeah. Have a nice little dance party.
There we go. Hatches are opening. That's what makes Hibana so strong on this site. Yeah, 3 of the hatches are going to be open, 3 out of 5. And Turtle might even be able to open more. It's going to put No Toilet as well as Big Sip into a little bit of a pickle here, as now they got to look at more than one angle.
And you see here, it looks like the Ella and the Jaeger are going to be forced to play back onto server rather than the blue stairs, as that hatch being open kind of spells your death, because if the person covering this half dies, you're not going to be able to cover off.
We see someone coming up dirt here.
Oh yeah, and down goes Shekels from Bonsai. No Toilet at home taking down Joe and Bonsai with the headshot. I'm pretty sure they just lined up.
Wow, whoa, what a play actually. I don't think they know that Turtle is over here from dirt, but not gonna get flashed. Is going to find the hip fire crouch onto Turtle. Oh, and it's going to be refragged from the top of the server. Not going to be taken all the way down, though.
Wait, you know what,
BCAT not letting that happen.
You know what, though? That Ella just pulled off a really good kill there, taking down the Thermite. Now they're not going to be able to breach the wall and not going to be able to just push onto site super easy. Is Bahoja going to stun himself immediately as he just shoots it down? Unfortunately, going to stall him for a little bit of time. And also, No Toilet at home just going to be sitting here at the bottom, waiting, getting a shot from the other hatch, kind of leaving himself kind of prone to getting shot there. And Bahoja going to finish him off. And at this point, Bahoja knows he's going to have to play very aggressively here. Otherwise, his team's not going to be able to get the plant down properly, as the positioning that they're left with is not the most ideal.
All right, 20 seconds left on the clock. It's this really tight 2v2. Parmesan is still on Echo, and they do have a lot of utility left. It's going to be really hard to push the site. Just dropping into site. Does find the kill into Taco Sheen. And BCAT sticking the plant. Parmy is going to do the smart move, pull back, and start yokaiing. There's no way that they can take this out until they take out the yokais, but no. Parmy doing the move, the round-winning move here, into falling back into gold, getting on his yokais, just shows really, really good game sense from him.
I like, too, the positioning of those two Echoes. I mean, of course, this is probably not the first thing you'll think of to do, so... no shame in it, but if he actually took the Zofia impacts and just shot the roof, I think he may have actually been able to clip too if he just, RNG'd the right spot of it altogether. Unfortunate though that, it's Echo being the last man alive. He's just gonna back up, use those Echo drones, and just concuss them with every single power of might he has with them.
Right, for sure. What a round. Oh, we do see Blackbeard coming out from GMU this time. They know that they're going to go second floor CEO, so Blackbeard's going to be really, really strong on that window play onto the north side of the map here.
Oh, yeah. And since they're bringing the castle, they're definitely going to be believing that they're going to go upstairs first, as it would be the more logical route to do. Not really too crazy to go top floor next. And a lot of this window play is going to be kind of banking on how aggressive the defense gets onto the people playing on windows. Are they going to try to get into main lobby and try to shoot him out from the side? Or are they just going to immediately jump out on him and pray to God that someone like, I believe it would have to be Bonsai or BCAT putting down a Claymore to watch the below, kind of like at the very least, if the Blackbeard does get killed on a jump out, you know what? You at least took down the person who did it, because there's no way they're not surviving that high drop straight into a claymore.
Right, for sure. We do see some pretty standard setups coming out from Rutgers here. We do see, yes, the skylight. Oh
Oh,
no, just
the leaf.
strong plant leaves. And there
See,
we go.
that's
That's going to be a really strong vault cam to make sure no one can hold that skylight roof without being spotted.
Oh yeah, and now we're gonna be able to see the nice defense coming in. Looks like they did opt to castle off the some of the individual windows to kind of cut off those key angles that could be created from them. And we're gonna have some nice cam coverage for Joe. Is gonna be being a little bit aggressive here on the Windows side of stock. And it looks like Bonsai gonna be throwing some shots back and forth, trying to see if he can catch anything. Looks like Joe did opt to just sorry, I'm saying backwards. Shekels just opting to go all the way back into sight.
Right, they did actually reinforce that one wall, the eastmost side of wall in meeting room, which makes it really hard for just to blind spray and get some kills all the way from stock. And that's a really nice touch I like to see in their setup here.
Oh yeah. Oh, using the Zofia charges to blow up the castles, yeah, all the way across there. Open up those angles right back for them. Put the pressure on Shekels here as the Blackbeard can be using the nice, lovely window. Just slowly peek up and, you know, start to clear out exactly where they, you know, where the defenders are. As he does know, one thing that Boja's loves saying is, you know where they are by not knowing where they aren't. So if you just isolate where they aren't by where they are, you can find them. So
ah yes, triangulation.
ah yes, just simply peek up. You don't see no one there. Okay.
Oh, Shekels
up.
pushing
Oh my
forward, but
goodness.
Bonsai finding the refrag onto Shekels. That's gonna be a quick 1-to-1 trade. Only 1 minute 15 left on the clock. Ella's gonna be pushing up as well. Bixit finding the headshot into Joe. Parmesan taking down the Blackbeard with the headshot. You don't really see that often with the these days.
Ah yes, you must aim for the head, otherwise you two get that full power fight. And oh my goodness, Taco gonna take down Bonsai. BCat gonna be pushing up. He's the last man standing. 3 people left on the side of the defenders. One of them playing on the staircase here. Gonna see if he can get a quick shot.
Oh,
gonna bring him down
HP.
to 50 health. Yeah, and he's gonna just be sitting inside of a B-bomb site here. And he's gonna be waiting as
pushing forward with the Deagle prone. That's not what you want to see. BCat is gonna be able to find the second kill. It's gonna make it a 1v2. Spamming through the wall, but doesn't find the target.
Oh, here it
30
comes.
seconds left on the clock. He does call it out in all chat that he's 50 HP, just to making sure that BCat also understands that he's below 50 HP.
Yeah, the mind games really hit hard sometimes. And it looks like they're just gonna be yeah, they're just gonna be holding down angles, waiting for BCat to make the push here, and BCat gonna have to play really aggressive here, and he's really getting the momentum off of the other 2 kills. 10 seconds left. He's got to play fast here, but he will get taken down from the cross angle as Taco just gonna finish him off.
Really nice, solid teamwork and patience coming out from Rutgers here, making sure they don't throw and push their advantage from a 1v4. They know it's down to a 1v2, but they can hold the angles for each other very, very well, like they just did right now.
Yeah, and you can see there a bit of aggressiveness and, you know, style points that the Rutgers team was going for with the prone Deagle across, you know, just crawling across into the peak. Just gets punished, and BCat out for blood, just making sure he could take down all of that, and hopefully take them down quick enough that they keep trying to play, like, you know, a little bit more freestyle.
Yeah. Oh, we do see the Buck and Sledge coming out from George Mason, as well as the IQ to find those Echo drones. It's gonna be really hard for those Echo drones and even those Ella mines to stay alive, as they're gonna be spucking and sledging down from the 2nd floor into Teller's and archive site here.
Also, Vigil going to be able to not be able to use his ability as often, as he's probably going to be playing more on the upstairs side. If he does use his ability and IQ is within range to see it, she will most definitely use the advantage of all the softballs up there to just start blasting through the walls and see if he could possibly take him out in the process.
Right, anyways, I just started blasting. But yeah, it's basically just map hacks. It's illegal. No, it's very, very legal.
It's only illegal until you see the whole enemy.
The bait and switch. He thought he jumped off banana stairs, but no, he's actually just right there on the table.
And now at this point, Ella, the big sip gonna be left in position that he can get punished from. Yeah, the run out all the way in alley side looks like. Gonna get refrag from Bonsai though. And
But
just
that's going to be the IQ. It's going to be really, really difficult for GMU to find those Echo drones. And to trade that out for a visual is almost poetic, actually.
oh yeah. And at this point too,
Oh,
oh, he got spotted. Is he gonna jump
jump
out?
out.
Do it.
Jump out, Big Sip, you won't.
Oh no, he's gonna go above. If he tries to jump out now, he's gonna get caught out. As you're not gonna be able to snap your
Oh,
head
they're cooking
that
a
high
frag.
up.
Oh,
Down he
Hoja
goes.
finding the kill on Big Sip. And that's going to be second floor, fully clear of any roamers. It's going to give BCat and Bahoja full reign as they're doing now, just to open up the entire floor, making sight anchoring a living hell for the players downstairs.
Oh yeah, and at this point too, 4v3, and Parmesan gonna get taken down to 50. Gonna put a little bit of pressure on him to stay alive for this full 2 minutes. Possibly see if he can get that nice drone clutch at the end. No toilet at home. Gonna try to answer the aggression coming up from above, as he's gonna just sit on the main stairs and slowly creep his way up, using the sound as intel, and whatever the echo can conjure up. Or sorry, whatever the dead can conjure up here as he's pushing up.
Ooh.
Gonna be able to get into the room. Hear the blast coming from the left. Gonna peek it first. Gonna get the down Bahoja, who probably went down for some shots from below that was well placed. No toilet at home gonna get spotted out though, unfortunately, because of that. And we're gonna see BCat gonna be trying to see if he can catch him as he tries to peek, but no toilet at home playing very patient here, using the pressure that he has from his presence to just sit here and chill and buy some time.
Oh, on
The
top of the
table.
table. The
Saving
table.
his life.
Oh, I thought some of the fragmentation would at least hit his ankles, but no, that didn't happen. BCat going back to spraying down. He's got 2 different angles to watch, and there's a minute left. Oh, punch hole coming out.
Bad.
He
Wait,
doesn't
I don't think he
see it,
noticed.
though. No toilet didn't even see the punch hole.
That could have been really big if he stuck it, but
Oh, he
unfortunately,
sees it now.
now he's definitely like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Taco
Machine
fishing off.
killing BCat with the SMG-11 through the floorboards. And this is going to be more 1v1s happening throughout the map here as Bonsai is looking to enter sight. Does almost get his head taken off. But Turtle pushing up into the other side, jumping in. They should hear that barbed wire.
The wrestling goes off. They're trying to open up the wall really quickly so they can start throwing smokes through it easily. 27 left in the box. He saw him. He's going to peek out again, but his arm's only like halfway peeking there. You're going to have Bonsai taking him down, punishing him for that aggressive play. And at this point, No Till at home trying to walk back in sight. Echo going to be using his drones. Looks like he's playing off sight. Down goes Bonsai.
Perfect
1 left
timing.
alive. Turtle with the diffuser, though. Will he be able to get the plant? 5 seconds off the clock. Still from... Oh, he's starting to look the right way as well. And the barbed wire going to immediately also stop her from pushing out as aggressively.
Wow, No Toilet doing an absolutely great job at roaming there. Just making sure that no place is safe on the entire map with that little bit of crouch spamming at the end just to show his dominance.
Yeah, you can tell he's really hype after that. He actually just put so much pressure above that in the end, BCat was kind of just too afraid to be able to keep sludging. And Cat, direct his attention toward No Toilet, but didn't really do anything too aggressively at the same time. And it ended up just stalling out so much time for the side of the attackers, and really well played from No Toilet in that situation.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what I would want to see in any good roamer. Just be having that overwhelming map presence, especially on a large map like Bank. It's typically hard to do, but looks like Rutgers is taking it in full stride and just really utilizing all of their roamers really well. Oh, we see the 6-pick onto Alibi from Alibi. Even more mind games coming out.
I was gonna say if they actually 6-picked away from the Alibi, that actually would have, or into Alibi, that actually would have been a big brain. And at that point, the first thing you peek the Alibi drone, you shoot it without second thought, because it's not even like you can always tell yourself, oh yes, it's probably a fake Alibi. I could take the bet, especially if you peek it and you don't immediately die. You know for sure it's an Alibi. But when you don't even expect Alibi in the game, well, that's the bigger bamboozle right there.
Oh yeah, the biggest bamboozle of them all. Interesting. Sorry, not interesting. I almost said they didn't bring an Echo, but no. They did bring an Echo.
Yes, interesting Echo.
So, yeah, very, very good operator. I'm not sure if you can put it up there.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of struggling to keep it there. It looks like the top part there did stick. And, last time, at this point now, we're at a perfect rotation for the side of Rutgers. Going 3-0 on their defense, cycling through every single map. So at this point, GMU is going to know what to expect from their defense. Gonna have to be the ones to make the bigger adaptations. As you can see here, Big Sip adapting a little bit on his roam style. Gonna be inside staff room off the top here. Gonna be using. Oh, it looks like Shekel's also supporting him from
Mm.
behind there. Might be able to pull a little bit of hijinks here with the alibi, giving
Ooh.
them a little bit of doubt before shooting it. As you see, first shot goes off in his favor. And ooh, except actually opting to go back toward the stairs and play a little bit more passively, as I think somebody else on the side of the attackers.
Oh
Or
no.
oh
Oh
no,
no.
oh
With a
Hoja.
punch hole from small office, he's gonna find both of the roamers playing upstairs, and that's gonna be open area, fully open for George Mason to just start breaching all those hatches there
I'm
with
about half
Parmesan.
convinced he actually just
Oh,
repeats,
with
thinking that he saw an
BCAT,
enemy
sorry.
and nearly just TK his team. Just the
So
nature that
kill
he
hungry.
peeks. Yeah. He's out for blood here. He's gonna be trying to play a little bit more aggressively, trying to speed things up and bring things or keep things going.
Oh,
Sorry,
that is
as
carrier dropped. Doesn't
and the
find a second
thermite
one.
again with the thermite dropping before he could breach open the wall. Another big kill for Rutgers here. As now you can see Big Sip
Oh,
just opting to get
oh
back to
my
site
god.
quickly. Oh my goodness, he's running past every single death trap and living.
Oh god, I cannot believe that he survived that when there was a person on each of the hatches. Oh, but Hibana is busy droning. Oh my god, that was
You
a
could
free
tell
kill.
he was clenching hard as he just ran through all of that. And as you can see here, Zofia gonna be opting to push in from garage this time. Gonna try to
Ooh.
kill that echo and stop it from being a problem, and also give his team a little bit of relaxation on the side of server when they try to push it as well.
Oh
Main stairs
no!
push starts to come out. He swings immediately in front of the window or the door, sorry, and doesn't get spotted out. We're shot toward. Gonna keep the little bit of a stealth that he has going for himself. Super shorty pre-fire across the wall, not gonna find anyone. Misses Bahocha just
Oh,
walking into the other site at this point, but he is
Hoja's
gonna
an
get pinged
A
out.
on B.
He's just playing really aggressive
Oh,
here.
taken out by the super shorty. Big Sip is going to be able to find a safe haven within the B bomb site. And BCAT unable to get the refrag. It's going to be down to a 3v3, 30 seconds left on the clock. Does find the headshot onto BCAT. It's all down to Bonsai and Joe, who are already inside A site. They do find the
Taco.
spot with the Echo drone. Amazingly,
my
Taco
goodness.
survives. Yokai is coming in for an extra concussion.
Oh my goodness.
He's trying to go for the long-range ITA kill,
Oh my
long-range C4
goodness.
kill, and does find the kill onto Bonsai,
Taco
closing
sheet.
out the round for Rutgers. Oh my god.
The absolute mad lad jumps over, uses the echo drone information to know exactly where to pre-fire, tries to run immediately back to safety, does get himself inside, and also with the echo drone still being active in that room, gonna give out the positioning of the IQ and just take him down. That was, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, indeed. Wow. He must have had Corona to launch that far. Oh my god. Def yeah, definitely not. It's definitely a serious situation. But yeah, that's going to be the fourth round win for Rutgers. And we're going to keep seeing that same rotation of bomb sites over and over again until George Mason is able to get that first win onto this map. We're going to see CEO again if they win. We're going to see Archives again. But hopefully,
Oh,
George Mason.
do it.
Ooh.
Do it.
Oh, do it. Stick it
Do it.
onto the knock.
Do it.
There we
Yes.
go. Bohoja
Counter the
playing the knock
Valkyrie.
is going to be playing a knock. Hopefully, I'm hoping to see him just run in, like run up banana stairs, run into like front desk, and then just like cause mayhem. That's what I want to see right now.
Yeah, definitely. Silent Step that she also gets a little bit underrated as well, because generally in this game you don't really remember that you kind of have it built in your brain. If you hear footsteps, it's guaranteed always an attacker at the very least coming up onto you super aggressively. And with that ability of the Silent Step coming in from Nook, gonna be able to just sneak her way in and actually opting to castle off the windows here, making them a little bit more safer on A site. But it looks like the trade-off is going to be the side of secondary desk over there, not really getting any coverage, which isn't really the end of the world, because last time I do remember BCAT Sophia just used the utility to pop the windows there, so it did get destroyed within seconds. But at the same time, that's still quite a bit of. Oh no, is he just gonna rush him with the frag grenades? No, it looks like he's just run back to the site as he hides beneath. Yeah,
Does spot him out though. BCAT is also being relayed that information. Just watching out for that roamer, laying down. They do see the legs. Oh, does
Yes,
spot him out
out.
and barely misses him.
Checks all the wrong angles at the
Oh,
wrong
oh
times.
my god. Oh, that's someone else.
Shekels.
I thought he got the kill miraculously.
Nah,
Turtle
Turtle came in
finding the
from the other
kill.
side.
Yep. That was a really good clinch by George Mason. Lots of good intel, making sure that Shekels had nowhere to run.
Yeah, every single angle was being covered. And oh, the punishment on the lack of reinforcements on this hall. Look at this angle. This
Oh,
right here is why you always need to reinforce this wall.
that's a
BCat's just
juicy
able to
angle.
see the entirety of the hallway. So if anyone wants to run out and play a little bit more aggressively, they cannot. And now you can see here, Bahocha going to be playing on from banana stairs, going to be giving off that pressure, and they're going to think, okay, we could probably pinch him to go down the hall, but BCat's now sitting here, going to be able to cover that as well. This is looking a little bit spicy here for Rutgers.
Right, for sure. It's still anyone's game here. It's 1 minute 30 left. It's a 4v5. Oh, make that a 3v5 as Boja takes down another roamer. No toilet at home. BCat taking down Big Sip, and it's all going to be down to Parmesan and Taco Sheen. Just as to say that, Taco Sheen takes down Joe. That's going to be Thatcher off the map, but it doesn't matter as one of the walls are already open. Looks like the second one's opening just now. Oh my god, not the time to be rearranging the boxes on the shelves. It's all going to be down to Parmesan.
Oh, and he tries to creep up banana stairs. Will he be able to get the kill? It looks like the castle is in the advantage here. Takes him down with UMP multiple angles, goes to Greed, the last kill, and George Mason will take him down for that Greed. Turtle punishing him with that Ash R4C as he just clean shots right into him as he runs straight for it, as I do believe he was out of ammo.
He does find the kill, though. You gotta give him props for that.
Oh, yes. You gotta pad the KD on the way out.
Yeah, I believe his secondary was a super shorty, so there was no way he was out of bullets. There was no way he was picking up the super shorty, killing 3 other people that were rushing him.
The only hope of getting any quicker was just whipping out the impact grenade in time, but of course that's always a risk because you could blow yourself up in the process too.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, but we do see the first round win on this particular map on Bank for George Mason University coming out. And if they can close this out to a 2-4, like I said before, for just like most maps that are defense oriented, like all maps actually, they can definitely bring it back, just like we've seen.
I find it interesting here as Rutgers opts to bring in the Pulse this time, make that switch, but doesn't really six-pick it in, just kind of hard picks it in. And I think GMU is fully expecting to stick it, as if you remember back last map, they also did bring the Pulse before and just playing alongside the Ella, giving him the information. So definitely something that GMU would start planning towards them actually sticking rather than six-picking off. So I'm a little curious to, you know, the reason that they don't opt to six-pick it instead of just, you know, hard picking it straight up. Maybe they're using the extra time to just focus on the strategy that they're communicating, or you know, maybe they just kind of forgot the six-pick phase thing.
Right. We do see a pretty standard setup coming out. We still see the same reinforcement in meeting room as well. It's electrocuted this time, so that's also really nice. They're also going to be electrifying those walls facing quad or front desk. We see a spicy bandit prone Turtle taking on the first kill for no toilet, just running into blue stairs.
I swear the round just started.
The round just started. That's Ash for you.
Yeah, he's already in.
Running and gunning.
Just no second thought, pre-fired that angle and took him down immediately. And just going to be playing a little bit slower here, trying to make sure that he doesn't get caught out as the rest of the team starts to develop and push up toward. And also relay some information so he knows exactly where he needs to be going.
Ooh,
it looks like Castle. And just opting to hide, or no, sorry, Paul's hiding in here. IQ going to be peeking him out. Not going to find him too much. Going to try to connect some shots across the wall. Not really connecting too many of them. Down goes down goes Turtle, and Turtle will take down Big. Bahocha will take down Big Sip. Oh my goodness.
Caught with the sensor out. I don't know exactly why he decided to white peek with that sensor, but it looks like Joe might be able to find the kill here. I believe that's Shekels, the bandit player.
Oh yeah,
and
he's
peeking around.
Peek.
Doesn't get the kill, but he's down to 1 HP, and he finally finds the kill. It's down to Parmesan and Taco Sheen. They're in a little bit of trouble as the wall starts opening. The impact trick doesn't work, and both of the walls are going to get open now.
And George Mason, they were going 0-4 on the top map, on this map here, and now they just got their resurgence on this top site, as they're now just bringing it back heavy with just kills going in their favor, just working a lot better overall together, and we're gonna be able to hopefully see maybe this get carried over to a win as well, as they're in a very good position here. IQ gonna be pushing up into this little half area here, gonna push up immediately as Joe gets a kill onto Taco, bringing it down just down to the Parmesan of Castle. Gonna just misses the Zofia, and it looks like Zofia of
Ooh,
BCAT will catch him right back after making sure that we could secure the round for George Mason.
nice. Yeah, that was definitely a really strong showing from George Mason to bring it back, stop the momentum of Rutgers just a little bit, so that they can start rolling it back onto their side for defense here. We know that they're pretty comfortable on bank, as far as I know.
And yeah, and after a while of watching a lot of GMU matches, I know myself, like a lot of some of the members of GMU tend to like really scale off momentum, where you'll see, overall when the rounds aren't really going in their favor, they might actually make a couple mistakes, but then once the momentum starts getting in their favor, they'll start getting a lot more like confident in their shots and take a lot better like performance overall as they push. And now as they bring that into the defense, probably going to see it translating to hopefully for them enough wins to be able to close this out for themselves, as they are going to have to win quite a bit of rounds here on defense.
Right. Mira, Boja, six picking the Mira into Maestro. Definitely also a good pick. Um, we still see that Echo, definitely a very, very strong character for this site. Um, the thing that we see differently coming out from the attacking side is we see a Tokebi, uh, which is going to be really good to call the phone of BCAT. And also, it's also really good to make it so that Turtle can't get on his yokai while the plant is going off and his phone is ringing, as he has to turn off. Oh wait, actually,
No,
I'm stupid.
no, no, no.
They
They removed it.
that's
They do get the calls now.
oh, they get the calls now.
Yeah.
Does Echo have to turn off his phone in order to move his
Yep.
yokai? Wow.
Before at the start, yeah, it was like that, but or it wasn't like that, but over time they're just like, no, we need more echo counters, honestly, because
Okay.
Echo is just getting permabanned. So they allowed Doku to be allowed to hack the his phone again, and they didn't really bring a mute for him to just sit on permanently either. So yeah, he's gonna get stalled out for that time duration. And I'm curious now to
It'll be really
know if
good.
it's the same amount of time that it takes to plant a bomb, because it could get pretty tight on timing if they time it correctly.
I think it's around 4 to 5 seconds. But yeah, it could definitely get really, really tight on timing there. It'll also make Maestro unable to use his cams while his phone is being hacked. Um, and yeah, hopefully we can see some really big brain plays coming out from Big Sip and the rest of Rutgers here. They do get droned out. They see the visual white lines as well as his entire body.
Oh, and Joe gonna get spotted out here as well, as he's upstairs alone. And it looks like they are going to start to work off the intel that they have here and try to see if they could get something to work out, as they start to rappel onto the top side and to cut off more angles from above, as Rutgers trying to try to speed things up, as last map they did have some speed issues overall. Ooh,
Right,
looks
for
like
sure. They are definitely playing a lot faster, I believe. Um, Actually, a minute 20 into the round, we just see no
minute
toilet.
40.
Yeah. Yeah, minute 40 left into the round. We see Rutgers is barely starting to enter the building after their initial droning here.
And Bonsai also playing a really powerful position on that blue stairs with smoke as well. Gonna be able to stall even more time if they opt to play on toward server side a little bit. And especially with time ticking down, things can get very, very scary for the side of Rutgers. And you can look, actually, one thing I do love about this UI, you can look on their side and see they don't have a lot of drones left either. The intel that they're going to be giving out at this point can be very scarce, and you might be able to get away with quite a bit, as one drone does spot them out, burning out the ADS as fast as they can. It looks like they burned it out. Saw a hatch was soft, they open it up as he runs away, but looks like he's getting away perfectly in time. And I do believe he has all three smoke canisters still.
Yeah, 45 seconds left on the clock. Bonsai and Bohoja and Turtle all have lots and lots of utility to stall for even more time.
Oh my, they're still
Joe's
upstairs.
If the Joe's still upstairs, they're going to be able to really just pressure the backs of Rutgers here. I don't think it's going to go well. But as I say that, Big Sip is going to take out Bonsai. He sees the foot, takes down one, but isn't able to find the second.
And here comes the anxiety too, as now they know he's above. They're gonna have to focus a little bit on him and focus on the below. Oh, that they needed plants really quickly here.
10 seconds.
BCAT gonna be going in for the aggressive flank. Gets one kill. One down goes Joe there as he drops down. Sees the foot. The breakdancing Hibana will take him down, but no time left. They're gonna try to go for a plant. Will they get the echo concussion? Doesn't look like it. He's gonna be full peeking, and Turtle's gonna take him down.
Turtle, you madman, jumping over the hole, the rotate hole that they made. I think Rutgers made a little bit of a mistake there, not providing the cover for the plant there. And Turtle, taking down the Thermite who was planting, is able to close out the round for George Mason here.
Yeah, I think that round really just came down to just a flank that was able to go off from BCAT and Joe, as they just waited till the time ticked down, knowing that the attackers are no longer dealing with them, immediately went to go punish it. And at that point, they just had to have no toilet at home, try to cover it. And unfortunately, he let one slip by him as he got the kill on the Zofia, kind of weakening the pushing power onto site and making them unable to plant as easily as they would like to be, and pushing them and forcing them into that situation. Here it is. The lovely classic. The Tachanka on CEO.
The Tachanka in stock room.
Oh yeah. Now,
gotta get every use out of Tachanka before his rework, which is also very highly anticipated.
Oh yeah. And if you're unaware of what we are mentioning here, Bahoja tends to love this one little fun strat where you kind of just, let's bring Tachanka into the game again. Let's put him, his turret, inside stock room. Call over onto Joe. Just be like, hey, can you give me like 1 or 2 ADSs in this room? So if anyone grenades me, we're fine.
Yep.
He's gonna put down his turret. I think a little bit off point of the hatch. She can't shot from below.
Putting it in the middle. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, right there in the middle. And he's gonna open up every single window, open up every single angle. Use the barbed wire, I think, as well from Joe to stop any like hard pushes from this hallway, and preventing them from getting into his flank. And even if they do, you know what? The entire sidewall being open, it's gonna allow them to just
shoot him down from
shoot him down. And you can see here, Bahoja just ready in position, seeing if he gets droned out.
I'm a little sad that they didn't bring a dock, because this is basically a strat that Bahoja and I used to do literally every single game of Bank that we played in ranked together. And we kind of made the strat together, and it just worked so well in ranked. But I'm not exactly sure how well it would work out in a highly coordinated team like Rutgers that also know Bahoja's strats.
Yeah,
going for the hip fire onto the drone.
See, the good thing about this angle too that he has is even if you want to ignore the Tachanka, you cannot, because if you try to go over toward the other side and try to breach the wall, he's gonna just shoot you down as you go for it. So at this point here, you have to address the situation, but the question is how. 2 ADS is gonna have to try to burn them out. Looks like the Thatcher is going to be able to do so. They're running some flashbangs to confirm it. Gonna see if they can flash him as well, but looks like the cubicles are saving his life there. Looks like Sledge gonna be here with this. Sledge has flash grenades as well. Gonna throw it out as well.
Sledge with flashes.
It's unheard of, but you know what? Every day is a new day. We'll see how things go.
Oh god, Big Sid, don't stand up.
Yeah, they don't have any grenades to get rid of him in this position.
Oh my god, Big Sid
down
just
it goes,
taking the angle, and that's gonna be exactly what Bahoja's looking for. Oh, it's gonna be a second one here. Flashbang's coming out. He's gonna eat it, but he's gonna be in cover. Oh,
he gets shot a little bit
of damage, and he does finally get taken down. But that's a full minute 35 that Bahoja wasted for Rutgers here. A team that especially has been doing bad in regards to time management. It might prove to be really, really good. BCAT getting the second kill for the round onto No Toilet at home.
And at the end of the day, yeah, even if you want to say that he was starting a little bit by making Tachanka, stalled so much time, and Turtle going to take out Shekels. Taco going to take down BCAT, down to a 2v3 now. As the Thatcher Thermite combo going to have to clutch it out here for Rutgers if they want to keep things going for themselves. And we're going to be able to see Taco Sheen here now. Going to be able to try to push from this top square, as he does get his buddy Parmy to be able to drone up. Joe going to be looking to get that late flank in, as he was watching below inside of our open area the entire time, making sure Bahoja doesn't get pressure from below. And now he's going to be able to go to flank in. Bonsai just going to swing onto Taco, take him down. Now it's just all left to Parmesan. Parmy's going to have to make a decision here. There's 20 seconds left on the clock. Sight completely smoked off. He's not going to be able to get in too easily. Oh yeah, in 10 seconds, he has at least one more smoke left, and it's gonna be able to cut out down one of the entrances, kind of predicting into another. And ooh,
Oh,
looks like he's gonna take down Bonsai before he gets the chance.
oh
Gonna try to
no.
plant, but he has the
Oh,
pistol. Oh my
does find
goodness,
a Claymore kill.
it's
And it's
just
all
down
down
to
to
Turtle.
Turtle. He's hiding behind the bomb, waiting for
Wait,
the
this is
time.
kind of big brain.
Oh, perfect play from Turtle, making sure that, oh, I think Parmy thought that Turtle got killed by this Claymore here, but in fact, he
Yeah,
was just here the whole time, waiting it out patiently.
and the patience from Turtle there as well to hide in his shell right behind the bombs as well. Right, the timing of this claymore to go off just worked out so well for him because yeah, you could see Parmy was just sitting there expecting a repeat a little bit, but nothing really came out. So he's like, okay, I guess the guy behind there that's attacking me got taken down. I have to go for the plant at this point, and rather than just playing aggressive and really running at him, peeking to the left and just taking him down before anything could happen. Really well played from Turtle there.
Yeah, that'll even the scoreboard 4-4 for Rutgers and GMU here, and we're gonna see how George Mason holds it in first floor Teller's archives. It's a little bit of a scary sight to hold, as taking control of second floor is gonna be almost a death sentence for the people holding first floor. But oh, we're gonna see a 6 pick from Ash onto Ash, just exactly what we want to see.
Yes. Got a 6 pick from the R4 to the G3060. It takes a whole 6 pick to do that.
Ah,
It's a whole
yes.
other operator now.
Ah, yes.
Looks like I got the other way around. Guess G36 to R4? Who knows?
Hmm. Maybe. Who knows? Just to switch gadgets, maybe.
Yes.
Instead of a flash.
Sometimes.
What does she have? Does she have breach charge?
That is flashbang there on the Ash.
Yeah,
As
but
well.
the other deployable that she has.
You mean the
Ah,
drone? Wait, what are you talking
no.
about here?
Sorry. Never mind. Screw it.
Yes, she is now recruits. She has flashbangs and breach.
Yes.
You know what? A lot
Make
of.
Ash recruit. Please, just make all recruits Ash. Actually. Oh my God, that'd be terrible. Oh my
You know,
God.
just buff recruit so that you could actually have the two reinforcements. Put him, then allow him to be brought into Pro League just so that people could just have that option
Oh.
selected both things. And ooh,
The late spawn peak
peak.
from BCAT there doesn't find anybody. No toilet at home, just creeping up onto dirt here.
Yeah,
Doesn't find a single soul.
Coming in from the sewers where since he has the lack of a toilet,
Getting a little wet on his shoulder. Oh,
Oh,
he will
Turtle.
he will be taken down by Turtle here, who just came up in the nick of time as he was rounding the corner.
Oh,
Turtle
that's
checking
so
for
unlucky.
extra. If he had cash on his body, guess he didn't.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
gonna get that information out. Let them know that you know what, the Habana's gone at this point.
Mhm.
That's about half the breach power gone as well, and it's really just down to the Thermite to be able to kind of have to either put himself in a very scary spot to breach, or try to go for open wall and try to get that wall open, and kind of leaves a little bit of pressure off the side of uh, GMU here.
Yeah. Time is of the essence as a minute has already passed into the round, and Rutgers is still mostly on the roofs, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, Shekel's
Oh.
gonna take down BCAT. That's the Vigil gone now. They're gonna be starting to work up the top floor.
There we go.
Use a thermite charge to get rid of the wall and just really make sure that they're able to get it nice and cleanly, as I do believe there was a hard reinforcement there. Gonna have Turtle still chilling out in the server room, waiting on his time to strike, hiding in his shell, getting ready to peek out at any given moment.
Right. This is still really good, patient gameplay coming out from Rutgers, making sure they drone every single hallway, every single corner. Oh, they do see Jaeger sitting in the front office, as Joe does have to move off of that site, does go down Banana just in the nick of time. They do see him on the drone, as well as the bullet trails. And that's going to be second floor control after 2 full minutes of gameplay.
Oh yeah. And now we're gonna have to see a lot more of a hasty development on the top floor here.
Fast bucking.
Oh yeah, just a little bit more rush on this side just to get the angles open.
Oh,
See,
Exo
just so
on the
rushed that
floor.
you know what? Yo, Thermite charged the floor.
Exo on the floor time.
Big hole coming right up.
You can't say the F word.
Ah yes, unfortunate.
Big
Oh well.
freaking hole coming right up, boys.
And at this point, ooh, we're gonna get the road. Is here just a lot more site focus. 4 defenders left, and we see 2 on site. I know Turtle's probably playing a little bit passively below.
No one's holding archives here except for Bonsai at the doorway. They do give him time to go into archives, and it's 20 seconds left on the clock. Turtle holding the top of blue. He could swing on top of Shekels, but he is looking out.
Oh, he's waiting for the
Oh,
last
he's
second
waiting.
push to come in. The turtle is gonna come out of his shell. Here we go.
Go, Turtle, go.
Go,
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 Turtle,
go,
go.
go.
Oh, does
Oh.
see one. Gets his position, but that's good enough. That's what Romer
Yep.
should be doing. 2 seconds left on the clock, and there's nothing they could do. Oh my god,
Oh.
actually, the plant was being stuck the whole time. And Turtle finding the kill into Shekels. That's going to be a double kill this for Turtle. And it's
And
all going to be
Turtle-
down to Parmesan. Post-plant scenario.
Turtle's out of his shell. He's gonna start popping off here. Here we
Ooh,
go.
popping
Parmy
out
is
of
gonna
his
try
shell.
to stop him. He's gonna use these angles. Gonna take
Sees
down
the one.
Joe. Can he get the second? Here we go. As Turtle gonna be throwing the C4,
Oh.
but he cheeks at the same time, freaks him out, causes him to miss the C4. He's gonna peek out anyways.
Turtle.
Get the headshot. 14 seconds left. He's gonna get that.
Kill.
Yeah, quad kill. The Turtle just popping off, hiding in the basement, taking down the Hibana first, using the time that he has in the basement just to stay discovered, getting ready for the late flank. As I think this is probably the second time that Rutgers got punished by the late flank, as the first time was from B and Joe just sitting on the top floor
Right.
being ignored. And now at this point, Turtle just using that information to his advantage and punishing Rutgers for not caring about him in the basement.
Right, yeah. Turtle just making sure that he's doing his job as a roamer. Not only just using the late flank and the lack of attention from GMU to his advantage, but also just his overall game sense and also the time that's ticking down really, really came to Turtle's aid here as he's picked up that clutch 4K and just sealed out that round for George Mason.
Oh yeah, and at this point, here it is, 5-4. Like I said before, the momentum is definitely working out for GMU. As you can see here, just taking a lot more, just winning a lot more of the gunfights that have been going on here. And the approaches that they've just been bringing has been working out well for them. And it looks like we will be seeing the 6-pick into Zofia, almost the IQ to try to counter out the Echo. Interesting, they're going to be opting to bring Zofia as well. I'm kind of curious to see how this one will go. Maybe they're trying to burn out the ADS. As actually, yeah, do remember last time Smoke was playing on blue stairs. So Zofia will definitely help in that situation to burn out the ADS. But actually, so would have Thatcher.
Right. But we are going to go back down to basement here. It's going to be looking really good for George Mason. If they can get one more round here, which is looking pretty good for them as it is one of the strongest sides on Bank. If they can get the win here, it's going to ensure them a partial win for both of the maps. And it's going to be at worst a partial win for them, and at best a full-on win for George Mason University here.
Yeah,
Crucial round.
Kind of curious to see if Rutgers is going to be able to kind of bounce back here. Is at this point we're going right back into basement. That's a nice site rotation for the side of GMU, and they've just been going flawless here. BCAT going to be going for that same spawn peak. You know what?
He hasn't gotten anyone yet there.
He hasn't gotten anyone yet, but he also hasn't been spotted too hard doing
That's
it,
true.
so he could just keep retrying it until it works.
That's true. Mind that if Rutgers does win this round, George Mason still has the opportunities to hold basement again, which is, I feel like it's just even harder for Rutgers to close out this round. Oh, Vigil getting spotted out by a drone. He is going to be dropping down stock hatch, janitor hatch, mind me.
Oh yeah, and at this point now he's going to be trying to see if he can get any shots on as he plays aggressively out that window. Looks like a little bit of a breach coming in here from Zofia as she just runs in top janitor using the information, the hatch, to be able to, in his advantage, hopefully find out the Vigil. Joe hiding over here on the other side of the top floor, going to be trying to hide out a little bit and just wait to catch our Rutgers off guard and collapse on them. As it looks like you see here, BCAT also trying to support him as he comes up from behind. Probably also going to turn on his tracker a little bit as he hears Joe getting tracked, or hearing drones around him. Going to be able to fake out where his location is and kind of leave it as a mystery for the side of Rutgers.
A minute 30 already into the round, and it doesn't look like Rutgers has cleared out any of the roamers upstairs, which is going to prove to be a problem again. I feel like this same problem has bit them in the back multiple times over, but they are getting the hatches open now. 1 minute 20 left on the clock, and looks like BCAT and Joe are going to start to become more active now.
Oh yeah, no, at this point BCAT gonna use the intel of the hatches being open, letting him know that people are gonna be coming from below. He's gonna start playing more aggressively as he pushes in here, coming in from the archive side. crouch peek the door, not gonna find anyone. This wall is not open. He has to worry
Ooh,
about this.
phone's ringing.
Phone's ringing. Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Peeks into two. Will
oh,
take down
finds
one. Can
one.
he get the other? No, he cannot. Shekels will stop his rampage as he takes down Toilet with the headshot. That's one roamer down, but we still have Joe in the game, ready to prove his turn. It will be a more successful win. Although, not to count out,
Ooh, Yokai
sorry,
down.
VCAT there.
That's a
did take
mistake.
down Zofia. And yeah, Yokai was left on the floor.
It was on the floor, yeah.
I
does
guess
find
no
the
one was left
Dokkaebi.
there.
Does find the Shekels moving her way downstairs, and that's Joe. You've got to prove his presence upstairs and make it harder, that much harder for Rutgers to go onto the side when there's
Ooh.
so little time left. 20 seconds left.
And
Oh,
the
that
dead-
makes it so that the Echo... Oh, never mind. He does take out one of the Evil Eyes. Makes it so that it's almost
my
impossible
goodness.
with the extra charges coming out. Big Sip does find the kill to Joe. Both of the people rushing to site, planting on default. They do trade, and it's all down to Parmesan, who does not stick the plant.
Oh
And
my
Boja
goodness.
going for the triple kill. George Mason closing out their 6th win onto this onto Bank and securing the
power.
crucial win. The powerhouse of the Alda.
The power of the left click.
The power of the Alda left click. I've got what, 89 bullets? 81
81,
bullets?
I believe it is.
Nah, there we go.
Just never stop firing at that
81
point.
bullets? You can kill 81 people.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna hard pick the Tachanka on top
Oh
floor
my.
here. I'm kind of curious to see if he's gonna bait it or just straight up hard pick it and see if Rutgers is gonna anticipate him to just be baiting it off of it. Also, really kind of hope to see that, you know, hopefully we get to, see Capital pick will probably help out. Because last time we did see a sledge with flashbangs, which it could burn ADS, sure, but in the case of the way that JMU plays with the Tachanka, really ended up punishing him a little bit as he was not able to just, just cook a grenade, immediately throw it back there, get an easy kill. And, ooh, looks like the bait did work. He's 6-picked off of Tachanka into Vigil. They 6-picked the Zofia to try to blast him out, but again, they're getting rid of the person that gets rid of the ADS as if they were to theoretically pull that strat.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we're going to go back 2nd floor. What George Mason has to do now is just to stick to their guns, do what's been working for them, and if they can do that, they'll be securing a win, getting an extra point for them. They've already earned +2 points as they've secured the partial win here. But now if they just win one more round, they can secure an extra point, netting them 3 points for their group division.
See, now I'm kind of curious to know if they'll actually set up for the junk again, try to probably make the drones, like, if they half drone it, kind of bait it out, but it doesn't actually look like they did as stock. I'm pretty sure it's still fully reinforced, like walled up. Oh, destroyed the entire plants there. Probably not as strong fertilizer as the other one. Gonna open up the wall, jump out along with the Vigil, trying to support him. It looks like they will get some shots onto No Toilet at home and take some shots as well, but no kill guaranteed for both sides. Not a terrible run out overall.
Yeah, for sure. Just got to go for very, very even trades. I feel like that's something that Bahoja and other roamers definitely want to do. Instill that kind of fear, make Rutgers not get complacent, and having them to always watch their backs is going to give them a little bit more of a leeway that George Mason can hopefully take to their advantage.
Oh yeah. When you're a team that spawn peaks a lot, you're going to make the other team think, you know what, in this situation right here, if anyone tries to play on the window, you're going to have to be super careful of that front door, because someone's probably going to just shoot you from the other side. Or hell, you never know. Someone might just jump out the window full force and just flick onto your head and take you down. So at this point, it's going to instill a lot of fear and let Rutgers start to, picture in the head the type of aggression that they're going to have to deal with here.
Yeah, for sure. A minute 10 already into the round. Doesn't look like Rutgers is only just now entering the building. Bahoja finding the kill into Big Sip, and that's going to be one of the hard breachers off the map.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look so good for Rutgers at the moment.
And drone economy there is low. It's only really Parmesan who still has his drones left, along with Shekels and Taco bringing one each. But there goes the extra drone as BCAT will take him down with the UMP from main lobby. Looks like he shot him as he was repelled onto the big window or big hall there. And now at this point, Intel is very low. Looks like Turtle gonna look away the second as he vaults in, not gonna catch him out. Wall's gonna get blown up by Parmy.
Okay.
Taco gonna take down Bahoja. As a step in the good direction here, as it's gonna be a 3v4 here, as they need to push onto site as well. and
They have
hopefully see
control of
Toilet
stock. They have control
shut.
of both of the walls here. It's looking better and better for Rutgers as they have 55 seconds left on the clock here.
And at this point, ooh, looks
Hmm.
like Joe's going to be creeping up that staircase. Castle going to be pushing into the secretary office here, as well as the other two defenders just holding down their angles, stopping all entrances as much as they can here. Ooh, looks like Toilet's going to accidentally stun himself there. Or actually, maybe no, there's no L in the game. And Bonsai, as I
Ooh,
say
there
that,
you go.
takes taken down by the smoker. No, that can't be a smoke grenade. Fire dart there, sorry, from Capital. And he just burn out his position. Push is gonna
Oh
start coming
no.
in here really fast, but unfortunately gonna get punished here as Parmy's gonna take down Turtle. Joe gonna take down Toilet at home.
Down to
Joe
a
gonna be holding down
2v2.
this angle. Yeah, 2v2 plant going down here. Capital on the bomb, just watching the angles and covering his buddy. Will get the plant down, and at this point, 40 seconds left on the clock. Can they get the defuse?
Joe's coming up on the side. I don't think they have intel on this. Oh, does find the kill. Dako Sheen smart enough to find that it's down to a 1v1. BCat and
Oh,
Parmesan. Parmesan right on top of the diffuser. Goes for the pre-fire and closes out that round for Rutgers. Wow, what a round, actually.
yeah, Parmesan really
2v4.
bringing it in clutch here as he
Taco
punishes the
Sheen as well.
castle. Yeah, just punishes them for just peeking the wrong side of the site first, and really trying to bring it back for Rutgers here as they're in a little bit of a hole here and a little bit of bind. But that being said, at this point now, no matter what, this is the final round of tonight. So at this point, Rutgers gonna have to try to really bring it home here as they are unaware if they are going to be bringing it back on second floor or stick it all the way down to archives and see if they can pull some magic here. So as you can see, like a pick of Blackbeard getting picked in, unaware of what they're going to be playing against. So, oh, actually, never mind. I take it back. They bring Zofia instead again. But either way, at this point, all is on the line. Will GMU get their partial win, or will they be able to get it all the way and bring it
All the
home
way.
7-5, 7-2?
Right. Mind you that this is GMU's map choice. So they are potentially more confident on this map as they were the ones to choose it, and hopefully, what we would want to see is George Mason winning on their map. You never want to see a team lose on their own map choice or tie for that matter.
Oh yeah, I can see the reinforcements going up now. Defenders starting to prepare, and looking at the utility side of the attackers here, bringing quite a bit of breaching charges to get ready to just blast the roof away, as they didn't really bring a buck or a sledge, but you know what, I think 6 breaching charges will definitely make a good difference here. Drones already getting thrown out and reserved as well, making sure, oh, actually one of them going down from no toilet at home in the meantime, fortunately. And ooh, looks like they're gonna be opening up that hatch as well. Gonna allow Turtle, who last time just played in below, just hiding in his shell the entirety of the basement, taking down whoever tried coming toward him. Gonna be able to use those hatches if he decides to, throwing possibly a C4 up to him if he does play that angle as he did run back to site.
All right, for sure. We do see a lot of kills coming out from Parmesan and Taco, both sitting at double-digit kills. Wow, 11 and 10 kills for each of them. And we see a massive amount of kills coming from George Mason. Bahoja netting 13 kills. Oh, the drone throw was a little bit too short. BCat on 10 kills. Turtle on 11 kills. We got a lot of massive fraggers on both sides of the teams. Oh my god.
The
Lots
drone
of...
falls down the pitfall hole,
But it
will
works
spot out
perfectly.
Turtle.
He even gets the ping. But BCat taking the opportunity to kill Big Sip, and that's going to be Hibana off of the map for the second round in a row very early on.
Yeah, that's a lot of breach power gone again. And at this point, you can tell that BCat's definitely going to be feeling a little bit more confident in his area. No suspicions, position's a little bit more compromised. Going to change himself around a little bit. But overall, definitely feeling confident at the start of this round. As we're going to have here the start. And Checo's actually out of his drones already. Both drones shot out. Toilet's still missing that one from the beginning. So the drone economy not looking too bad for the side of Rutgers. And you know, still the both roamers still alive, and Turtle definitely still alive in the basement there. Gonna be a little bit difficult for Rutgers to be able to pull this out here. There's a minute 30 seconds left on the clock here. They're gonna have to start pushing and making things happen right now.
Yep, minute 30 left on the clock, just as he said. And only now are they finally entering second floor. They have to clear out the roamers on the second floor. There's still Joe upstairs. There's still, I believe it's Turtle downstairs and Bahoja playing upstairs as well. It's... Oh, never mind. I believe it's just Joe actually. If they are able to flush out Joe from here, they do get second floor, which is really, really crucial for taking out archives. But again, there's only a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, at this point too, when there's a minute left on the clock, that's usually the timing that you want to be developing site and preparing for the push. But
Ooh,
at this point, we're just still at the roam clearing phase. But Joe will
I
just get
believe that was through the
pre-fired.
wall. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was
have to
just
believe
through the
there's
wall.
possibly a drone on him. Toilet gonna get down from, I believe that was a C4 getting thrown. No, actually, he's just over there.
Bomb located
He's
by
just
Curious
attackers.
over
where he
there.
got shot from. But
I'm
it looks like
not
BCAT will
sure.
take down Taco in response as well. Attacker's not looking very good in this situation. 30 seconds left of the clock. They need to start making a push for site right here, right now. They have no other choice. Toilet at home
Yep.
going to be playing on the staircase here. Oh, I think actually, yeah, his C4 is gone. So Turtle actually threw
Ooh.
the C4 over at Toilet, downing him but not taking him down. He's going to get himself back up. And now we're at this point
15
here
seconds left.
where we have just Turtle sitting here at the staircase
Oh.
waiting. Going to be pre-firing. 10 seconds left, knowing the push has to come in. Going to be
Oh
putting on as much
no.
pressure as he can.
Oh
Deagle
no.
out. Going to get some shots, and he's going to retreat at this point, knowing he hasn't played too aggressively. Take
Nice.
down Toilet. Shackle's going to take down Bahocha headshot.
Shackles. Oh.
GMU going to win this map for himself as BCAT going to refrag and get Shackles at the very end. GG indeed as we end this out. 7-5 for GMU.
Wow. Yeah. GG's all around. Definitely huge props to George Mason for taking this really close win from Rutgers. And wow, we've seen some massive frags coming out today from both teams. Look at that. Bahoja and BCAT both sitting on 13 kills. Parmy and Takoshin both sitting on 11 kills. We have 5 different members. 50% of the players in this game had double-digit kills.
Oh, yeah. Really, really strong showing from GMU. And at this point, we will be starting to work on getting their interview set up with them as
Ooh, I wonder
well.
who we'll get.
And while that is already going on, of course, Rutgers really showed a really good showing tonight. Definitely a little bit one-sided on the side of Coastline, but they still definitely did show some quite a bit of a strong showing. And not only that, but on the side of Bank, really dominant start, really made it feel like they were going to be the ones to take it, but unfortunately could not stop GMU's momentum just going in and pulling it all the way through.
Yeah, that 4-2 start from Rutgers had me really going there, maybe thinking we could be seeing a nice tie, but wow, George Mason powerhouse, especially with that BCAT Bahoja combo, making really good use of their roamers, just really was the largest thorn in the side of Rutgers that they never got out by the end of the game.
Oh yeah, and it looks like we'll be getting Joe for the interview today, and
Ooh,
the person playing Jaeger on Rome as well, doing a really good job at just waiting for those flanks as you saw before, flanked alongside BCAT when situation and just won the entire site for them, their team, as they were able to just cause such a disruption in the last 5 seconds that Rutgers could not orient themselves properly, and in the end just took the round for themselves. Definitely a very very strong player overall.
yeah, for sure. We're looking to get him in, I believe, right now. I guess I could take the time. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
actually,
we've
he's
been
here.
bamboozled. It's actually Bonsai
Hello.
coming in.
It's
Yeah.
Bonsai, the one and
He
only.
doesn't have the open Discord somehow, I guess. He couldn't find it.
Wow. Okay. That works out. Anyways, super duper congratulations on your guys' win. It was hard fought, but we
Yeah.
definitely had tons of fun watching that.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Any
Oh yeah.
yeah. Caleb, you got questions to start off, I think?
Oh yeah. Quick question. Map one, the
Yep.
Lion Rush.
Yeah,
Oh, the
so
Lion Rush.
that's a strat that actually works out for us 90% of the time. It was a lot of unfortunate circumstances that led up to that failed you saw. So what happened was we knew that Pulse was actually inside of Sunrise, so we were just trying to go take him out really quickly. But as I'm usually the one who drones through front door to go drone in the rest of the entries. But as I was going through the door, B Zofia Zofia explosive to my drone as it went through front door, so we
Oh
had to
no.
for that. And then my other drone got shot inside of Sunrise by the Pulse who shot my drone in my little peak hole up top on top of bar, and then it just went downhill from there.
Darn.
Yeah. And, like, especially looking from our side, you can even see like the I believe it was the Jaeger just immediately get himself inside kitchen too, and just
Yeah.
right at the same time that you guys were managing to push up. So it was just super bad timing on that round. But uh, overall, like on this map, how confident are you guys going in?
We were pretty confident going in. definitely we wanted to win this one, seeing how we're kind of last in the league, I think, right now, unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances. Last time we faced
Hmm.
Rutgers, we had to forfeit due to some siege issues.
Hmm.
Not having a sub
It
available
happens
for
to the
that.
best of us.
Yeah,
Oh
which
yeah,
Yeah.
sucks, not gonna lie, but
it
I
is what
mean,
it is.
to get the 2-0 this time, I think this is like one of our only. This is our only in Division 2-0, so that was definitely nice to get.
Nice.
Um, especially since I think at this point we're locked out of playoffs and we're just trying to stay inside of Invite League at this point, which I'm happy to do, seeing how this is my final semester, sadly, in college. So we're gonna be trying to manage to stay in, so the other people who are gonna
Nice.
take my spot can keep an invite. But and honestly, about the Jaeger thing, we had no
Hmm.
idea he was there. Like, honest to God, I think it
Oh,
was
yeah.
Turtle who died to him, and we were like, oh. Then it just kind of went down from there. But I think we did really well on that map, seeing how we hadn't actually played it in a while, and a lot of the strats we actually were going to use. Because the reason you saw the Goyo ban is because we play Goyo on Penthouse, and then you saw B taking a double shotty on
Oh,
Castle.
yep.
It's
Yep.
a
We
little
were
goated.
commenting on that, and
Yeah,
we're
as
like, oh,
soon as
that's
he
a
loaded
lot of destructive power there.
Yeah, he's about to like just do the Fortnite strats and just just peek a corner, start blasting big dump.
Double pump.
soon as we loaded in, B is like, "Uh-oh." We're like, "What?" He's like, "I have the
Spaghetti-O.
shotgun." You just hear Bahoj and be like, "Are you throwing?" He's like,
Nah, all a part of the plan.
Oh,
all
yes.
according to plan." But I was kind of like I had a good start to that map, and then all it just went off downhill from there.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I had the first round that was like the best I'm ever gonna be, and then it just went downhill from there. I don't think I got another kill for like another 3 rounds or something. But I was talking to Taco between maps, and when I got the shot on the double window, like big window inside a billiards, he was like, "Yeah, I was shook. You got the. I was shook. You got the shot too." And I was like, "Don't
Huh.
worry, me and you both, brother. I didn't think I was gonna win because I had
Yeah.
been missing all of my shots all day long, and then I hit that, and I was like, good to be it."
After that, since like obviously you guys know Rutgers a little bit well,
Hmm.
before going in, how did that make you more excited or nervous going into this match?
We were very, very afraid of the fact that we saw Taco playing, and then
Mm,
in the way that we knew that Cygnus might be coming later,
true. Yep.
because I believe Taco is one of the subs, if I'm not mistaken, or usually
Yeah, I
subs
think
out when.
I do believe he did step down as
And
made
then
himself a sub.
when they had like the guy leave lobby for the other swap out for Shekel, we got
Yeah.
really concerned because
Mm,
Cygnus is kind of filthy. So we were
filthy. That's a good word. Yeah.
um we were kind of hoping that he wouldn't come in, and thankfully he didn't. But when we both thought when like the other S name loaded in, we all had kind of like a heart stop moment, like, oh god. But it was Shekel, so we weren't as scared. But it was still something like because I had never seen him play before, so it was definitely an oddball in that regard.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're just wrapping things up really quickly. Is there any teammate or teammates that just come off in the top of your head that you just want to give it a nice shout out to?
First, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to my boy Bahoja, actually in this case, for taking out Tachanka on
Oh yeah, I
on
saw that and I
second
was
floor
like, oh,
site.
that's our thing.
Oh yeah.
That was fun, and then also B for actually being filthy at the game, just in general.
That's true. It was filthy.
Yeah,
He
definitely made
was
a lot of impacts, high impact frags in the game.
also because he's kind of a boosted animal taking double shotgun, but we won't talk about that.
It's okay. It's for the destruction.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, yeah. Congratulations again on your win. I believe this will net you over Rutgers. I believe since you guys are only 2 points apart now, right?
I didn't know
Um,
that, but this is
Uh,
oh
news to me.
yeah,
I'm taking
it's
it.
still very good for y'all. Oh, sorry. Never mind. I'm
I think your math is off because I think they only
Never
get
mind, never mind.
2
My math
points
is
off one.
wrong. But yeah, anyways, definitely huge shout outs for your guys' win. We'll be looking forward to see you guys play more against other teams during these group stages.
Hmm.
And yeah, once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, uh, Rogue Energy. Again, use code CEA to get a 10% discount at checkout. Also, huge shout outs to Corsair as well as What's New for making all
Yeah,
of this possible.
CORSAIR definitely really nice sponsor, bringing in more stuff into our prize pool. As I do remember, I believe it is keyboards to the first place prize in invite
Ooh.
as well. So that's definitely something you want to be fighting over because those keyboards are so nice. And you know what? I think that I think they do have choice of some the keyboards, and you know what, gotta win and get them RGBs.
Oh yeah.
What point is there winning if there's no RGB? Corsair blessing us and making sure we can win
Blessing
them
us.
RGBs.
All right. Yeah. Thank you everyone for showing up and watching the stream. It was definitely a pleasure reading the chat as I was casting at the same time, and we'll be having more games. I'm blanking on the schedule, but definitely be on the watch out for our social media on Twitch and on Discord to see when our next games will be, and we'll hope to see you in the next one.
See ya.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.